Welcome back to the FO Show. We got another live one with you today. So we're gonna be following this Thursday night football game. Probably have some guests come on. It's football and more. So whatever you into, we'll get into it. But right now, kickoff's about to happen. So I will be taking all questions, fielding answers, everything like that. All right, Tampa Bay just got the kickoff, turn it back, and they are now on the field. Baker Mayfield at QB. So he down 65% completion rate, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Let's see what we got. How's everybody doing? This is Thursday night football happening live. The reaction to it, live reaction. We have some guests coming on. We watch the game while things are, discussing other things. It's the FO Show. So we got second and four. Baker Mayfield up on here. Drop back to pass. Ball batted. It's incomplete pass. 3rd and 4. 14-14 left in the first quarter. If you want to comment or anything, feel free to. We put my brother's Discord up on here. Get that back in there. There's some people to come up in here first. Catch for the first down. That's Palmer. Nice pitch and catch right there. Down there on 48, 1st and 10. Tampa Bay. Ooh. Just overthrew Mike Evans. Are y'all watching this game? Let me see. Got a false start on him. So what's good, everybody? Let me get his Discord account up on here. If anybody likes to do sports betting. This right here is a great resource for it. And I will tell you, do it now. Because once they make it to so many members, then they're actually going to make it a paid subscription. All right, now the Bills are going to come on after this commercial break and take over. Like it was inside the 5. Take a quick break while I figure this out. We'll be back to you in just a second. Thanks for listening to the FO Show. Welcome back. Welcome back. 1st and 10 inside the 5 for the Buffalo Bills. About to hike it off here in a second. Pitch catch. Nice. Ooh, first down. First down. Josh Smith to Shakir. Josh Allen. Not Josh Smith. All right. Let's see. So down there at the bottom, if you can see, that's the Discord link. If you're in that sports betting, they do any type, like they do live betting, they do any sports you could think of. They was up in there betting on tennis and stuff. So they give you, I mean, remember, the only thing you got to remember about all that is it is gambling. So that they can only be as right as they can be. But they do take very, very educated guesses. Second and two. Josh Allen on the run. Getting to Shaquille, first down. Oh, he broke loose for a big, nice run. You got to tackle people up in this league. Guy thought he just had a bang, bang play. No, you got to tackle him. He stayed in bounds. Ooh, nice pass to Davis. He's marching on down the field right now. First and 10. Not a bounce. And really just having a way with him getting down the field. Playing a lot of soft coverage. Anybody want to come on? Just hit me up. Another first down, just like that. Yes, my Niners have dropped 2 in a row. We got to reconfigure. Apparently, Darnold is going to be the start quarterback for this next game due to Brock Purdy going through the concussion protocol. I guess this answer question for some people is Brock Purdy just a cog in the whole system, or is he really that good? We have Sam Darnold out there, and we're gonna be able to see how he operates within the offense and see if he could do the same things. We got a second and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. They're just outside of the red zone. Josh Allen back. Pass caught by Shakir. They're doing a little nickel and diming now, but hey, it's working. Third and 6. They're right inside the 20. Right inside 10 base 20. 6 yards, convert this. And he got just about a yard. That was Diggs. Got just about a yard. No, they're not going to be aggressive on this one. I guess they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Keep it safe. Take the lead. Go up 3-0. Hash out what you need to do next time on the next drive. Tyler Bass back to kick for a 37-yard field goal attempt on the left hash marks. Kicks it, and it just scoots in on the left side of the uprights. So, Buffalo Bills are up 3-0. Let's we go to a commercial break. I'll go to commercial breaks when it's just me. When I bring other people on, that's where we'll be able to talk through all the commercial breaks. But I'll be back with you in just a clip. Thanks for listening to the FO Show. Welcome back to the FO Show. Thursday Night Football live coverage. All right, kickoff by Buffalo. Oh, return to the 20-yard line. And that's where action will pick up for Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only quarterback to start game for 8 different head coaches in first 6 seasons. Ryan Fitzpatrick and Steve DeBerg had 11 head coaches. Do y'all think that Baker Mayfield, is it Baker Mayfield or is it the coaches? He seems like he's a competent quarterback. Just, by no stretch of the mind is he elite. Ooh. Nice run. It looked like it could have been a late hit. Brown with the run. Got the first down. A slam at the end seemed like it was a little unnecessary, but, we like a little bit of another run for about a yard. About a yard. Okay, so now we got 2nd and 8. Second and 8 from their own, what about say 25, 20, 30, 35, 36. Pass complete to White. Looks like he probably gained about 3 or 4 yards. That's a Discord app. If you look in the comments, or if I'll put it up at the bottom of the screen again. If you do any type of sports gambling, whether it be DraftKings, FanDuel, any of the ones that's out there, these guys right here know what they're talking about. Ooh, almost intercepted, but there is a flag. There is a flag. Look like it might have been a lot of. Okay. There was a lot of contact on that. So we got the pass interference. I don't know about that. That looked kind of ticky tack. I don't know about that PI, but there has been some very questionable calls, and I'm not just talking about the 49ers game. There's been a lot of questionable calls around the league, and these are like game altering calls. The pitch got about a yard or two. Defense not really allowing much movement on a run game. It's very hard to do anything when you can't establish a run. Showing right now, rush yards per game and yards per carry are both last in the NFL, and that's over the last season and so far this season. Oh, bad snap. He had to get it away. Did he get it to the line of scrimmage, or was it that they said it was a receiver? Okay, they're not going to call intentional grounding. We got 39. Not really a bad snap either. Looked like he probably was just not ready for it. Luckily, it took a nice just one bounce and came straight up to him. Timeout. Tampa Bay, timeout. They can't get any real good offense going right now, so it's 3-0. 5:06 left in the first quarter, 39. Tampa Bay just called a timeout. They need to figure something out on offense. The run game is not working, making it real hard for Baker Mayfield to do anything down the field. All right, back from the timeout. Let's see what's going to happen. It's back. Pass complete to Evans. Just short, about a yard or two short of the first down marker. All right, they're going to play it safe, and they're going to come off the field and send a punt unit on. Yeah, they got to be able to get some type of movement. It shows that run game has been very bad over the past 2 seasons. All right, so got one guest on here, Swells. About to bring him on.
Hey,
What up?
you know what?
What's up?
I don't think I'm a guest anymore. Mina. Go, you gotta go back in the house.
I think you
gotta go back in the house.
Everybody's a guest because it's the FO show. What link were you using?
The one you sent, man.
I was using the link that you had like from earlier, from before. I thought it was all the fucking same, man. I didn't realize that you had to use a brand new one every time you went on the fucking FO show.
Well, because each show is a different thing. That's to a different show.
Yes.
Another episode.
I get it.
I know. So y'all been sitting there. Y'all been sitting there for the longest because you see, we've been on for a half hour already.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just still tripping on. I mean, I get it. It is the FO show, but like, okay, I tell you what, G. If you come to my house, the very first time you come to my house, right? You're a guest at my house, right? I would get you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't ask you to get up and I got you. I got you know what
You're
I'm saying?
You're my special consultant. How about that?
When you came, so if you came to my house the second time you come to my house, right? You were no longer a guest. The guest shit, all of that shit is gone. Like, I'll tell you quick, the cups no, not that cabinet. Well, then open all of them. I mean, I'm going to, it's a kitchen. If you don't know how to maneuver around the kitchen, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? So all I'm saying is,
what are you doing?
You say guest.
Mina.
Look at my handwriting.
It's actually really, really good. Thank you so much.
Special guests.
I mean,
my field consultants.
Yeah. Okay, what you got?
I'm gonna look at it.
What are we doing, man? What? Okay. I'm whatever you want me to be.
No, we the field consultant.
I'm field consultant. I don't know that. I guess it's dumb.
I'm on the field. Like,
hey, we might
99-yard touchdown. How do you feel about that?
Tired, nigga. That's what I would be. I would be so 100 with my.
Hey,
like,
Eli.
To me, they ask some of the dumbest questions, FO. Like when you were in this position, what were you thinking? Bitch, I was thinking either to score, block the shot, take the foul. What do you mean? What was I thinking? Bitch, what was you thinking when you saw me playing the play?
Yeah, they apparently don't make their own. They should have somebody else whose only job is ask them this question. They shouldn't make it up themselves.
That's why we the field consultants.
But I wouldn't ask.
Hold on. That's just for Swells. You something else, Eli. If we covering a hurricane or something, I need you out there on boots on ground with the wind blowing and everything.
A hurricane. We got Irma in the background. This nigga wants you out there with Irma. A category
Mrs. Smith. So,
he got the hold his hat on.
This nigga out there interviewing motherfucking old ass Karens with 14 teeth in their mouth, and they mad because they lost the rest of their dentures and shit.
That's what I'm supposed to.
They sitting there like, oh my god, yeah, Sally the cow, I saw her floating.
Somebody got to do it.
You know what though? You know what?
Somebody got to do it.
You know what? Whenever they report on certain things, like people who live in like Tornado Alley. The fact that you live in a place that you know tornadoes are coming through. After the first tornado came through back in Jesus, I can't feel sorry for your dumb ass.
You really can't.
I can't feel. I'm looking at you like you do know. It's gonna happen again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Like.
They opening the door and shit, man.
It's like where do you live? I live in you live in an alley where tornadoes are like, yo, where are we going today?
Right.
Where we go every day. We going to tornado. We going to
take all your silverware.
That nigga Williams said, ain't nothing worse than knowing that when you left this place, your house was here, and when you come back, your house is not here. Why are you surprised?
I understand that. Just like I think, Miami and stuff like that, all the southern Florida is all beautiful, whatever. But in the real logic of it is that nobody who's rich should live there.
Nope.
If you are able
not
to move
even
away from there, you should not live there. You shouldn't live in the southern coast of the North America.
And then when you look at somebody like, yeah, man, I just lived through a hurricane. They destroyed all my shit, and I be thinking to myself like, so all the other times that hurricanes came through, did you think that this one was gonna be like, I'm not gonna fuck that shit up?
How many names they gotta give these hurricanes?
They rotate between boys and girls, right? And it's
alphabetically, man, woman, yeah.
Yeah, they go alphabet, and it's
so
like
are they really trying to like make it to where it's like, oh, it's not that bad, it's just a hurricane. Nigga, it's a hurricane.
Hey, I saw a thing when person there's like they was talking to a Florida person. There's like a hurricane, it's a hurricane or whatever. Then there was like I saw an animal flying through the air, and you would have thought they would be like, dang, that's bad. The Florida person just asked, how big was the animal?
How big was it?
because I guarantee you, they didn't seem bigger.
If it was a cat or it was a dog, a Great Dane, bruh, I ain't leaving until I see a horse. That's how they feel. It ain't bad until it's a horse.
When I see a sea cow,
right,
fucking floating, flying through the fucking, it's like, oh, this must be a bad hurricane.
This is a bad one now.
Oh, okay.
We get some of our trash cans. We get our trash cans knocked over by the wind, and we think that's a bad day.
Okay, come say hi, Papa.
Hey. Yo,
come say hi. Come say what's up.
Tell your daughter not to be racist.
I know. Oh, say hi. Say hurry up. Say what's up.
What's up, my boy? Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
You know you're my boy.
Gang, gang. Memo, come on.
You already got your candy.
Get back in the
You already got
chicken
your
butt.
She got a candy.
Yeah, I know. She got. Look at her with the big belly.
He's such a troll, bro.
I know. Yo, man, you know what's so funny is this nigga be clowning me like, oh daddy, when are you having a baby? Because I'm a fat boy.
So fat. Oh, you just happy you're not fat. Well, take your fat ass inside.
You know what? Hey, Amina, Memo. Go ahead. Y'all need to go back inside.
I know you can't be letting him say that to you.
I know.
Don't you?
I know.
Hey, whoa. So I don't know if y'all are aware of this thing, but I wanted to get your thoughts on it because I was talking to my other homeboy earlier today. So y'all heard about the that team name? I don't say that team up north.
Michigan?
Yes. You heard about that little scandal that they've been having with the stealing signs thing?
Yeah. I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, bro.
Yeah.
Now, this is how I feel about it. And me, I definitely want to see them do bad, but I want to see them do bad on the field. My biggest thing is people do that all the time anyways. The biggest thing about it is you got caught, and you got caught because you're stupid. The dude is at the games, not even wearing, he went to like a Ohio State, Penn State game, and he's wearing his own gear.
And see, you know what? See, to me, that's the same thing.
He was wearing Michigan gear the
yes.
whole time?
And two teams is not them.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing when it came to New England, you know what I'm saying? And they was cheating. I wasn't mad that New England was cheating. I was more mad at the fact that, man, come on, bro. Y'all got caught.
That's the thing.
Also, you have to help me with this paper.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on. But I just don't understand. I'm like, how are you? Y'all, look, everybody cheat. That's the thing.
It is.
Everybody cheats. Okay, cool. So if everybody is cheating, come on, y'all.
They gonna keep doing it.
Hey, look, hold on. Look at that. That's twice I had to catch it like that. Hey, hold on 1 second, man. Let me go back in the crib real quick and be daddy, and then I'll be right back.
Eli right there.
He about to he SmackDown. What up, man?
What's good? No, but how you feel about it?
What are you talking about when
The thing that's going on right now.
I didn't know he was in there like wearing Michigan shit. Like he was hot shit. Like no, they'll never catch me. You know, like.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? High schools now be the helmet thing now. High school does, and the NFL does. Why don't all this money they get? Why can't college use it?
What are you
instead of using
about?
those?
Oh, they do the what? The what?
The helmets that the coach could give you the play to the quarterback.
Okay, yeah. With the
they don't have that in college. They can't do that in college.
But they can do it in high school and the
high
NFL.
Schools have it. High school and the NFL got it.
But they can't do it in college.
They can't do it in college.
You know,
it's something about college level. Like even in basketball, why is the only level of basketball that plays two halves college basketball? men's, because even the females play 4 quarters.
I mean, at the same time, you got to remember that's the original version of basketball, or it's the more original. So I can understand the two halves, but what I can't understand is the level of, I don't know how to say it. What is it? Bullshit that the NCAA is doing. You know, like, so from what I've been hearing, they're trying to get rid of the NCAA. You know, you got these kids, they putting their lives on the line, dude, every day. Nah, you good.
God damn it.
You just clumsy, bro.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm the one talking to you. Hold on. We about to give the phone back to Swells.
No, finish what
But what I'm saying is you got these kids putting their lives on the line.
Right.
And then you have the NCAA. And don't get me wrong, man. We done had some great times with the NCAA. But guess what? It's time to move on, man. It is. It really is.
And you got a lot of the top players are actually getting compensated now with NIL.
Well, I mean, how long? They've always been compensated.
No. Out in the open, compensated.
Yeah, but now it's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, some of them ain't been getting compensated like this, because like I like Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders. I think he's the highest on the earnings list. I think he got like 14-something million.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I don't want to be like, don't say I'm Jason Whitlock on this shit, dude. Okay, but
Jason Whitlock is a hater, period. Though
overrated, bro. This nigga is overrated.
Okay, that's fine. Even if he is, regardless,
he's only there's one reason Shedeur is making that much money.
Yeah, his daddy.
That's it.
That's enough.
Are you serious?
So you mean to tell me if your daddy wasn't Deion?
Okay.
He is the passing leader in the NCAA too.
That's what I tried to tell, but he don't. That's what I tried to tell him. You know, he was like the number one.
He's the passing leader in the NCAA though.
The cat from Alabama is nicer than Shedeur, dude.
That's fine, but I guarantee
Shedeur
you, I guarantee he can be overrated. But when he does this right here, and you know what? At the end of the day, that's just like when everybody asked that question. Would you rather? Hold on, wait.
Pull it up in the Hellcat to practice.
Yeah, he pulling up in the hell. Yeah. Are you mad at him?
He said, "Are you mad at him?" Hey, but check this out. Shedeur getting $14 million. Guess how much the rookie quarterback he is his second year for San Francisco getting $800,000. $800,000.
14 million, bro.
14 million with all his endorsements, everything.
At the end of the day, it's more about the bag than it is about because they ask you the question.
You have to earn the bag, bro. You have to earn the bag.
I mean, would you rather have $500,000 or would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z?
Jay-Z even said,
I'm taking the bread.
Jay-Z said, take the 500K. He said everything that I said about getting money. He said, yeah, buy my albums, 1099 for my albums.
I'm not telling you nothing different.
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is, man, motherfuckers done earned their fucking bag. There are dudes out there that earned their bag.
Bruh, Czar, I'm not saying people didn't earn it, but life is not fair and it ain't never been fair. So why is it gonna start now? These motherfuckers like Shador, I'm not mad at this motherfucker. His daddy is Dion. He's getting paid off. If you gonna sit there and be like he's over, okay.
I'm
so
not
what?
Mad at him.
What would you say?
If he wasn't? You know what? His dad. You know what?
What would you do if he wasn't getting that money though?
Okay, you know what? Did Dion earn that bag?
Yes.
For him?
Yes. Dion was a dog.
Right. Bro. So but was he paid like? Was he paid like?
No.
They treated those NCAA players like what?
I'm saying is Dion.
So you know what? Dion said, you know what? My son is gonna get my reparations.
I really don't think. I don't think.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't think Shador is overrated either. I mean, he's shown that, you know, he kind of breaks down in later games. But
I don't. You know what? Overall, Shador, get your change, bro. It's a business. It's not about even earning no more. Because do you know what? I tell you what. Hold up, Czar. Were you not good as hell at your job when we worked together at Akibono? Was you not exceptional? Do you think that you was paid what you was worth?
Nope.
You didn't. So you didn't really earn your bag. You earned less. You earned less. No, I'm saying you earned it, but it was less though, right?
Yeah.
We definitely were underpaid.
Hold up, and you still took the bag though, didn't you? Right. So
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Trying to speak the truth is the fact that he wouldn't be making $14
We already know that.
We know that part. Yeah, that obviously that. But
we already know. Okay, did he put in the work? Bruh, really? If you're gonna say no, he didn't put it. There are NFL players out there who ain't gonna see 14 million a year, bruh.
They're not gonna see 14 million, period.
Yeah. You got some NFL players that are not gonna see that, and Shador. And you know what? The smartest thing this dude could do is take that change, put it to the side, and I bet you he already is doing that, and we don't even know it.
I mean, his dad. I'm sure his dad is steering him in the right direction with it too.
I'm not trying to hate on Shador. What I'm trying to say is, one, he gotta understand he didn't earn the bag. He came from
his dad. You know what? Even if he don't understand it, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Who the fuck cares if this nigga knows that he earned it? If he don't, you already know he dead. Then you looking at him like you don't know why you because you didn't do that, bro. You just Shador. Nobody knows who you are. If it wasn't for your daddy, you wouldn't be known. You're right. Dion, I agree. Though. It's Dion.
Dion probably put him through some bullshit. I'm telling you, Dion probably put him through some shit.
He probably did, man. He probably did.
I mean,
yeah. But what I'm saying is, this is my whole thing on it. So he's a good quarterback. He's a very, very good college quarterback. I feel like he's still a Division I quarterback.
Do you think
he's a legitimate Division I quarterback? I would love him
for other than Colorado.
Ohio State. Have you seen our quarterback? I've seen our quarterback this year.
I've done every game they played.
But he's not. I do think that he has. He
can start for Ohio State.
He's better. If he was in our quarterback room, he would be the best quarterback at Ohio State right now. If he was in our quarterback room, I'm telling you that.
Swear, man. Crack must have got cheaper.
I'm telling you, bruh. If it was last year,
he is.
If it was last year, I wouldn't have said Ohio State.
Not good, but he's good for like Tennessee Tech. He's good for like TSU. You know, he's like the greatest quarterback of all time, Steve McNair. Right.
What I'm saying,
crack is cheap. He talking about crack is cheap. He said the greatest quarterback of all time is Steve McNair.
Who's better?
Rest in peace, Steve McNair. Okay. Before we go any further, because I don't want to be disrespectful.
Who's better?
At the same time,
not Peyton Manning. Omaha. Okay.
Just because you make fun of it doesn't mean that you. Yeah, you're right. My
My
quarterback
bad.
had the
My
biggest
bad,
head on
Mike.
earth. That means his brain
I
was
stand
bigger than
corrected.
everybody. That's just the fact. Anyway, I think I agree with you. FO, I agree. Oh my God! But his greatest quarterback couldn't keep his bitches in line.
Okay.
His quarterback couldn't keep his hoes in line together. Like, hold up, bitch, you ain't supposed to be working here today. What the fuck wrong with you? Hold up, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? I don't know. Fuck off me, bitch. I don't know you. Shit.
He made a whole he got a business called Omaha.
Omaha.
His whole,
You know what? It doesn't matter what he say. It doesn't. You know what? I bet you he has a bitch named Omaha. We don't know. You know why? Because he knew how to keep his hoes in check. This boy talk about, you know what I'm saying? We going.
Her name was originally Michelle. She got her name legally changed to Omaha at his request. At his request.
And they asked her too. They was like, "Do you really want your name to be Omaha?" She was like, "Yes, I do." You don't know how much money I'm making off Omaha.
Right.
Tall ass, goofy.
I'm putting my look. He gave me generational wealth. Just me. And you know what your boy did? He probably was stingy with the bread. That's why them hoes be acting up, because his quarterback was stingy with the bread and thought them hoes would be okay with it. And no, it didn't go out like that. So I mean, when it comes to being smart, obviously my quarterback was better than his quarterback, because for one, my quarterback got not one but 2 rings, two different teams.
It's true.
He couldn't even win a fucking college. You know what? He couldn't win an NCAA championship. You know who did? T motherfucking Martin. T Martin won the year Peyton Manning left. So shut the fuck up.
Why do
you know what?
Is this real hate for Peyton Manning, or because you like the Colts? Is it hate for Peyton Manning or for you, Swells?
I think
what he's saying is Eli hating
Peyton Manning.
You know what? I honestly, I just like Peyton Manning to succeed, because he went to UT. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
who won the national championship?
T. Martin did.
Exactly. So T. Martin was like, Omaha, fuck y'all, Omaha shit.
I tell you what,
that hate is coming from the soul.
I'm gonna say this. Was Steve McNair good enough to make it into a Division I? Because was Alcorn State, was that a Division I college, or was that like right above like our high school?
Alcorn State, dude.
Because I never heard of it. Exactly. Say it again. Why don't I know anything about Alcorn State?
Alcorn State is the preeminent supplier of acorns.
What?
Where is Alcorn State at?
I don't know. It sounds like it's down south somewhere.
It is down south.
It's probably. I bet you. Honestly, yeah. No, it's not a hate.
It looks like after class they all go to a steel mill to work the rest of the day.
I bet you it's a place where you gotta drive by cotton fields to get there.
No, you drive into one. They got it surrounded by one.
They and then it's like as a reminder, like, boy, you better do good on this football field today. Now, you hear me, boy?
Or you gonna be out in that field?
Hey,
now come on now.
Hey, look! Don't stop talking to your son out. He need to play football.
Peyton doing now?
Peyton is just talking shit on TV.
He doing the TV.
He doing what we doing, but getting paid. He doing it with Eli. He doing it with his brother, and they getting paid.
Right, he got the better Eli. I get stuck with this Eli.
Yo, wow. Okay, that was good.
Yo, that was
good.
Oh man, I'm so glad you got this on tape. That was so good. Oh God, FO. I did not see that coming. Man, that was so good. That's like one of you. proud of your people's moment. Like, like I ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't gay at all, but god damn it, that shit was good.
Hey, Swells, that was for you and all the Peyton hate.
Oh my god!
What are you talking about?
He said he got the good Eli. And we're not flying by that motherfucker. Like I'm not gonna say nothing about it. Like I'm not gonna hop on your bandwagon. Are you fucking crazy? Yo, this nigga said I got the good Eli. See, I don't even call him Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the fact that you
he good.
He said he good.
It wasn't even that funny, dude.
Oh my god!
Are you serious? It wasn't even that funny.
It's never that funny when you're the one that got the palm. You know, it's never that funny. Man. It's never that funny when somebody else is like, "Hold up, wait a minute," because you know how like I wish we could just rewind that shit back to that point and just play it because we're gonna have to put that in a loop somewhere. That was good. That was
like a 6 out of 10.
I give it more of an 8. Because the literally the content of it was better than anything. Because sometimes, you know,
I take it down. That's a 3 then.
That is, and now you know it hurts.
Going down.
I gotta make it worse than what it was.
It's a 3 now.
Now it's a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3. Okay.
I still love you.
Y'all are on 10s.
Wow.
This is horrible right now.
Oh my god.
Hey Eli, I love you though, man.
Yeah,
that was so good. Oh my god, thank you so much for that. I did not see. We got this song. We got this Eli.
Right.
This motherfucker just got his green card like 8 months ago. You
know, you remember?
Like 8 months ago.
And what's fucked up is I'm more American than both y'all.
I mean, you can say that. Yeah. It makes you feel better. That's cool.
All right.
You couldn't sing the national anthem for us. You know what I'm saying?
Jose.
He taught his whole family the national anthem. So they can all get their green card.
They sang it in unison on the way over because they both, it was bigger than most of them.
Dude, I'm not Mexican.
I didn't say you. Mexicans don't even get wet when they get over here. I've never understood the whole thing of the wetback. Period. Because they literally, it's like you're going across a border, and it's like unless the border is all
who winning
wet.
the game, FO?
Yeah,
it is 10-0 Buffalo.
I've been trying.
What is it?
10-0 Buffalo, but the Tampa Bay right now are attempting a 57-yard field goal, and it is through. So it's 10-3 now.
So 10-3. What quarter? How much time?
7:40 left in the second quarter. 10-3.
All right. Man.
So do you allow like advertisements on your show?
What you about to advertise?
I'm gonna say AT&T sucks because I've been trying to pull up the game, dude.
Do you understand how advertisements work?
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying. I'm reversing.
I mean, is this a Verizon commercial that you're doing?
Yeah, it might as well. Because this shit is horrible. The NFL.
What do you?
Horrible.
Is it on the NFL? It's on because Thursday night is Amazon. You got Amazon Prime?
I'm not in.
Oh, Thursday night is Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon Prime or something.
Amazon Prime.
I pay for NFL Plus, so I still should get the game, right?
Don't you got Wi-Fi?
What?
Are you on his Wi-Fi? Get on there.
No, man, we don't know what Wi-Fi is over here, man. We Hispanic,
I mean, you can go. It's on the box in there, nigga. If you want to look, shit. I mean, I don't know what it is by heart, but we got it on. You can get on the Wi-Fi.
No, we over here.
Or
man.
don't get on the Wi-Fi.
Just keep looking at that. This is what he gonna be watching the whole time. That circle in the middle.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's like I don't want to get. I don't want to get your. Okay, then don't. Then you're gonna play. You complaining about the shit, but I'm trying. Yeah, no.
Nigga, we.
I can swim. I don't need the life raft. No, go ahead. I don't care about the monsoon.
We are Hispanic, bro. Like he keep forgetting he's Hispanic.
I forget.
He forgets he's Hispanic, bro.
Right, like, dude, people like randomly come up and like, "Are you Hispanic?" And he be like,
"Nah,
yeah, I think so."
He's like,
how you forgot?
Know. He don't say
he said, I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
Hey, but
that's worse not knowing though.
When people say stuff that like just don't make no fucking sense, that's what makes I mean, honestly, I don't understand why when people like that just talk. It's like I mean, and then
you just doing the same thing.
No, I'm waiting for you to stop. Really,
all right, go ahead.
You're like filling the air with so much dumb shit. It's just, and I keep, and the more I talk, it's like I'm catching it.
You're filling the air.
It's like, oh my gosh, like what I'm saying when people try to downgrade other people continuously.
Well, then give me your what's it called? Like your Magnus Opus or whatever. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How much time is left on the game, man?
It's 7:40 left in the.
Oh, so it went to commercial or something?
We're on the commercial right now. Yeah.
All right, they're on the commercial. And it's Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
Yes. Wait. Is it Tampa Bay at Buffalo? I forgot I wrote it. It is. Yeah. Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
Okay.
I thought he was watching the game.
I am watching it. It's right here.
What?
On my screen. I have a screen right here,
Oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly. This nigga got an $18.9 million camera.
The fuck up, man.
No,
Lord Jesus.
Wow. What are you?
Easy.
Wow. Golly. I didn't even say nothing.
That was from the heart.
I didn't say nothing. You see, are you ready? You just ready to fight it? I didn't even say nothing. I'm still on your team, bro.
Hey, Michael asked, has Diggs scored? No, I think that touchdown was only that was a rush by Josh Allen. So Diggs hasn't scored yet.
I think I'm just mad because my phone ain't working.
What is it doing? Like, why is it not working? Is it like going slow?
Operator error.
Don't you have? Everybody has Amazon Prime.
Look. When we worked at Akibona, we called it the DAO. It's the DAO. It's the dumbass operator.
Every time.
There was a lot of those. They had a large supply of those. If there was a market for that, Akibona, we would still be working at Akibona because we'd be shipping them out.
They had the market for the
on lock.
Bro.
Like if they were like, we need a dumbass operator, they'd be like, hold on, just give us about a day or two and somebody gonna quit and we'll just throw them your way. How about that?
Yo.
Bro, that's what brake calipers. That should have been what we were selling.
But he didn't have to deal with them.
We should have been selling dumbass operators.
Y'all didn't have to deal with the dumbass operators.
No, we didn't have to deal with them as like how you dealt with them. But when you knew who they were, it was like, yeah, they're gonna fuck up. And it's I wish stupidity hurt, bro.
Yo,
if stupid hurt, I promise you it would
FO had the gravy. You had the gravy.
I had the.
Why was my job? Yes, Swales had the gravy job.
I had the greatest job ever at Akibona.
Yes, you did. I don't know how you got it.
I do.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I got it. It was like, you know how one of those when like stuff just aligns for you, and that's what happened, bro. Because see, what had happened was, this dude had there was a guy in quality that didn't want to be in quality for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Because it was already gravy. He
wanted to go to the floor.
Well, no, he actually went to the he went to where they calibrated all the calipers and all of our all of our instruments. He was like, I want to do that instead, So he left quality, so it opened up a position in quality. So I was like, well, shit, I would love to just do that because I don't know how hard it is, but it got to be easier than being on the floor. So of course, for one, I made it easy because I was something on the floor. Like all the rules that they gave everybody, I literally broke every rule except making scrap. Like, because the only thing that would get you fucked up was if you would get in trouble. I didn't make scrap, but I would eat cheeseburgers on the line, and I would eat, whatever fruit, and you know what I'm saying? I would just have drinks, and I would wear my earbuds. And so one day, my boy, who was my my supervisor was like, look, he gave me all the answers to the test that it was to take to get into quality, right? And when I took the test, the supervisor for quality came and she was like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody. You have one of the highest scores ever on a test. And I was like, yeah. So they gave me the job. And if you're not a boss, right? I had like somebody was above me. All I was just a regular operator, but I was in quality. All I did was my little job and it took me about an hour to do 8 hours worth of work. And after I was done, I had 7 hours to just be at work. And then I had already been there so long, I had 5 weeks of overtime. 5 weeks of vacation. I was already topped out, plus like a little bit more just because I had gotten a raise when I went to quality. So I was.
I know.
When they say, people say like you shouldn't take advantage, to me, in my head, I was thinking if I didn't take advantage of this situation, it was like a disservice to all the cats that was like me. Like I would leave work for 4 or 5 hours and come home and chill. And wouldn't nobody miss me.
What's fucked up is I remember, he's quality now. I'm like, is this good?
Yeah. Yeah, everything was good.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good? Is it bad? It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Because when we said it was bad, right? You know what was crazy?
We
didn't make scrap. But what was crazy though, FO, was when even when something was bad and they were like, this is bad right here, we'd be like, okay, it's bad. And we would put it to the side, right? But when we were short and say something happened to the machine and we couldn't produce to make shipment, all those parts that were bad,
they
weren't as bad. They weren't as bad now.
We can still sell them.
I tell you what, I hope the person who gets this doesn't slam on their brakes really, really hard. Just
a little bit.
Just hard enough.
Ease on them. Ease on.
That's why I stopped. It wasn't that I didn't care. It was just I realized after a while, everything was eventually still good. You know what I'm saying? It was good.
This FO used to use my room as a feeding ground.
Yeah, he was a hunter.
Whoa. Y'all stop it right now.
You know what? I'm not. Yeah, you know what? Because he got. I don't know what he. But he was telling me. I said, I don't want to say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Y'all went away. Hello.
That's my daughter.
He said.
I'm not saying that.
Who's
I don't know
the newest
employee
person that Eli had
of the opposite sex.
Are you gonna explain it in a slower manner?
I don't know who got. I don't know if he was mad. I don't know if Czar was more mad at me for going into the caliper rooms and being like, I don't give a fuck about none of the rules. I'm gonna come in here and I'm a wild. And they're trying to they're trying to
do a record. We're trying to do all types of shit.
He's trying to be, you know what? 12. At the end of the day, I would come in there and I would disrupt the whole. It was like as
and
soon
I can't say nothing because guess what?
Even if he was to say something, it's like and I've been knowing Czar for a long time.
Right.
So when he started working with me, it was like I was working with my brother then, because when you work with your boy, I've been knowing Czar for forever. We're grown now. We're working, but we don't act no different. We're still the same people that we were when we first met. So I'm working with my brother. So when I went into the lab, it was like, I'm not expecting him to get mad or even, and if he did, I would laugh it off as if, nigga, shut up.
Oh, I've only ever been mad at you.
And everybody
he's only ever been mad.
I've only ever been mad
at you. FO, when I would go into, when I say I would disrupt, I remember this one time we was working over the weekend, man, and I brought my little Bluetooth speaker in there, man.
He tried to get me fired, bro.
We work in a factory.
He literally tried to get me fired. Bro.
In a factory, there's rules and regulations about all kinds of OSHA shit. Well, I went in there and I was like, yo, it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a certain
there was
this one supervisor.
Bitches was twerking. They was going
What?
wild.
You talking about in the caliper room?
Huh?
In the caliper room? Or
Yeah.
That means I was there, not there. Necessarily.
You don't remember because I had brought because my speaker.
I know you had the speaker.
This is when
second. God
this
damn
is when David's son saved us.
Yeah, David.
Oh yeah.
Gary's son.
I didn't see it. Didn't see anything. Oh, because he loved you, Eli.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, he did. He loves you, Swell.
No. Just because it was it was just because. Yeah, I mean, you know what it was like. We were cool. Like I already know how to deal with special needs people. Period. Right. So I mean, you know, it wasn't nothing for me to just be cool with you. I mean, everybody was like, he's weird, and I'm thinking, well, he's weird. But I'm not gonna be the motherfucker that gets shot because y'all want to keep fucking with dude. Nigga, we get too many. We have too many examples of bullies and then motherfuckers coming back. So I was like, I'm just gonna be cool with dude. So you know, and we just became cool. And he asked me if I had certain music on my phone, and I would play certain songs for everybody because I wanted us to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo. Why? What did you do?
Y'all have to take y'all sleep medicine. All right. Okay.
You're bigger. You're bigger.
And you're the big brother. You have to be okay. You have to be okay, Memo. Baby girl is always gonna get on your nerves.
Hey, Mike, you still got 4 minutes and 25 seconds for Diggs to get that touchdown. So
be nice.
See what happens with that.
Well, I just became real cool. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Matthew.
Was that what it was?
Matthew was his name, man. And I mean, he was cool. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? To me, he was cool enough where, you know, because like I said, he kept to himself. He wasn't trying to be noticed. He was just him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was autistic. So you know, he wasn't, you know, he was autistic, so it wasn't like dude was trying to bring attention to him. He was just trying to do his job and go home. He heard me playing music. I said, I tell you what, you give me some music that I can put on my phone and I'll play it for us. So that's what we did. Fast forward, there was a chick that worked in there. She got mad because she didn't want to, and she started ratting on everybody who was in there, saying there was a speaker in there even, and this and that. And of course, you know, everybody was like, nah. And then the supervisor said, you know what? Because they had went through about 5-6 people, and everybody.
And they knew they went through the wrong ones at that point.
Yeah, they went to the ones that knew me and we was just cool. So everybody, of course, was like, nah, didn't nobody have that? And some people was like, I had my phone. You know what I'm saying? I had it. You know, they came up with stories. Next thing you know, they went and they said, I know who I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask somebody who I know is not gonna lie. I'm gonna ask Matthew. Czar was like, you know what? Bet. Ask Matthew. So on the way, they was taking Matthew to the conference room. Czar told that dude, look, if you tell them that speaker belongs to Swells, they are gonna fire him. And Matthew looked at Czar and said, Swells is my friend.
He was like,
yo,
yeah, like I mean, bruh, he said it with such vigor, like. And Czar was like,
I've never been more like my heart was filled with joy.
And Matthew, and he said, yeah, and he said, if you tell them that Swells was his speaker, he's gonna get fired. He was like, okay. So when they asked him, because he doesn't want to, you know, of course he doesn't want to lie, and I get that, you know what I'm saying? So your boy said, hey,
touchdown Buffalo.
Touchdown?
Really?
It is now set 16-10.
My AT&T still ain't loaded yet.
Turn off your phone and turn it back on.
I already did that.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
do it again.
Okay. Well, they asked him, my boy, the supervisor, who didn't like me at the time, of course, was, you know, he didn't like me because of how I was, and I didn't give a fuck about dude. And when they asked Matthew said, well, Matthew, did you hear music Saturday night when y'all was working? Matthew said, yes, I heard music. They said, Matthew, Where was it coming from? He said, it was coming from my head. I hear music all the time.
He's a fucking triple OG, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Shit. Yo, man, I don't know where he's at.
Because the supervisor after that, the supervisor was so pissed, G, because he was like, damn, he wanted to get me up out of there, man, for real.
Right.
And Matthew, you talk about coming through in the clutch, bro.
In the clutch,
man.
It was what's his name? Fucking Major Payne or whatever his name. What was his name, man?
Gerald.
Ooh.
Gerald. He was the supervisor, Gerald, the black dude, the older black dude.
I seen him like a couple months ago.
Yeah, fuck boy.
Why was he like?
He didn't like because you know what? When he would do shit.
Was Hispanic.
No, not just because I was Hispanic.
My bad.
Well, no, just for one, he looked like he's literally about, he was like 2 toes from the grave.
No,
he'd have been on Earth long. His expiration date was
what pissed me off.
He wasn't. No, he was not cool, bro. I'm not.
No, what I'm saying is, I had him as a temp on the line. Yeah. And I remember, I forgot who it was. She came up to me and she said, "Why didn't you get this dude fired?" I'm like, "Why would I get him fired?"
Wow. Wow, what did he do? She must have not liked him.
No, nobody liked him because he was
a bitch, probably.
Nah, he was a bitch. Nah, he came through. He came through for me.
He might have came through
he
for you.
Came through for me
in
some clutch time.
Okay, well, cool. I'm glad he came through for you when he did. For me. I mean, he never came through for me.
Oh, guess who I saw? What's my boy name? Because I didn't remember his name right there. We just saw each other at Walmart. Every time you say something funny, he's strong as hell, and he had knocked you to the damn ground.
You talking about Baby Hulk?
You talking about the older black dude, Mike?
Yes. Is it Mike?
Country? Huh?
Yeah. Yes, Mike.
Did you talking about the one with the shag right back here?
Yeah. I just saw, as soon as I saw him, I was like, what up, man? I tried to give him a little tap thing. Bruh. But he said he retired. He chilling.
Yeah, he been on Earth long enough. Shit,
he said he about to be a Walmart greeter.
He worked days. He worked first shift, and he was like country strong, bro. He was like that.
Man, if you said
he was an older dude, man.
Right, and whenever you say something funny, if you say something funny to him and he start laughing, he'll damn near knock you. And then he'll eat
after you say something, he want to hit you. And
then he'll eat family size meals. By himself.
Every break.
Yeah.
Every break.
You're right. Every break.
No, he only fucked with y'all.
No, I mean he was on
because he didn't fuck with nobody.
Well, I mean he fucked with whoever fucked with him. I mean he wasn't a mean dude.
He wasn't at all. He was cool as hell.
He was really a nice dude.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
You just couldn't be frail. You couldn't be frail and funny though, because that's a bad combination. If you frail and you funny, he's gonna kill you.
Hit you. You gonna break something. You gonna get something broke, bro. He was that. He was that. He was just.
He
strong.
was that. Dude.
He was that. Yeah, he was like he didn't lift weights or nothing. He was just, he was just country strong.
He just had to carry barrels.
You seen him at Walmart,
bruh. I already saw that look in his eye too, because we locked eyes, and I was like, this motherfucker's coming.
He worked up front.
He worked in the front. Yeah,
he worked in the front. Okay.
Yeah. He was cool as shit, but
he cool.
I remember one time, the one real memory I have of dude was when we were getting training on a new line that they was opening, they was launching, and I was part of that launch, and this what made me realize I don't ever want to be part of a new line again. But anyway, they had ordered us pizza, bro. There was only like 6 of us in this classroom, and they ordered like fucking 4 large pizzas, right? And, we were like, well, okay, well, cool. We'll take some home or whatever. Mike saw Rhonda bring the pizza in, right? And he bugged her the whole way. Like, let me just get one slice. And when he peeked his head in the room and saw that there was only like 6 of us, he said, shoot, y'all don't need one of these pizzas. Y'all can eat 3 of these pizzas between. This dude took a pizza and like it was like we was giving out like you know what I'm saying, just he was like, and he like in his mind We didn't need all that, but he did.
Oh no, stop. We didn't need all that, but he
he did. He felt that I guess we was being greedy with 4 large pizzas with 6 people. And you know what? I'll even say this: 8 people because we had 2 instructors.
Right. Okay.
So 8 people. We had 4 large, and it was Pizza Hut.
3
pizzas.
of y'all. 3 of them pizzas.
And he said, he was like, "Oh no, y'all don't need 4. Y'all can do without one of these pizzas." And I mean, he didn't say it like he was a questioning. He said it like as a statement.
He put that together and found out that was y'all had 1 too many pieces.
And there's no need for y'all to have this one. And so he took it, and he didn't even wait for a response. He took it and walked out as if like, yeah, that was that. And I sat there like, I mean, I wasn't mad, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that was some gangster shit, bro. How was not?
He was so the confidence, like, I need a whole pizza by myself.
Y'all didn't need that pizza, bro.
What do y'all need this
really
pizza for? Y'all in the classroom sitting down. Y'all gonna go to sleep. I'm on the floor working and busting my ass. I need all the energy I can get, and this large pizza is gonna give it to me for the next 2 hours.
Until next time, I gotta find a whole cow or something like that to energize.
I've never seen. I remember one time I stayed over in the morning time, and it was first break at like 10 o'clock, and this dude, I forget who it was. Oh, who was it? Anyways, Mike had a bucket of KFC chicken, and dude walked by and was like, "Hey, Mike, let me get a piece of chicken." And Mike was like, "Nah, man, I can't give up no food, man. You know what I'm saying? I need this for the day." And dude was like, "Oh man, come on, Mike." And he just grabbed a chicken leg. And the emotion that he showed for losing a chicken leg, because Mike didn't want it back, but he realized that when he wants that chicken leg and it's not gonna be here or be there when he was emotional. I've never seen a grown. He didn't cry, but
what do you want?
He could have. You know what I'm saying? And like his voice got high. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I felt bad for dude for about 10 seconds because I was like, man, that's messed up. He just took your chicken leg. But at the same time, I was thinking, damn, nigga, you got
good night.
Good night.
No,
that's too much.
She gonna do it anyway.
I hope not. Good night.
Does what she wants.
Okay. Okay. Good night, baby girl.
You know. Stop being. All right.
I love you. No, she's not Dominican. Stop telling me.
She is still.
She's not Dominican.
She's Puerto Rican.
She's
All right.
All right. Go.
Got 47 seconds left in the first half. It is 17-0 Buffalo Bills.
Wow. You think they're gonna score?
What do you need?
Tampa Bay trying to get down there. They just had a false start.
Not maybe this happened. Do you think Tampa Bay is gonna score in the game?
No, they have. It's 17-10.
Oh, 10, 17. Damn, my phone just beat. God, fucking up. Yeah, I know. It was right here.
Give your dad a hug.
I need that thing that he was talking about. That keeps your phone. Hold on, Papa.
I got one you can have.
Yeah, I know you keep saying that, but I ain't.
Okay,
bye. All right, Papa. Okay. Ow. My earring. All right, go ahead.
This phone is taking a beating.
Go to sleep.
Hey, see, that's what I get.
That haircut is dope.
Yeah, I know it is though.
Like, yo, whoever
Lowe's
cut him up,
big head.
Yeah.
Over there, he got his own. It's called Oh Wow Barbering over there.
Yeah.
He got his own little because you remember back in the day we used to go to the barbershop and cut up. They don't have that no more. Man. We don't have barbershops.
Something happened when you drop your phone, man. He's sounding bad. So.
Shit. Hey, let me go off and come back on.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Wait on them with those technical difficulties. I'm not ignoring nobody, just talking, doing everything. Michael, I don't think I've been trying to watch the game while they're talking. Let's see. Check out these stats. Anybody who has joined or will join anything, I do have it in the comments, but also check out my brother's Linktree. It's Discord. All right. Box score. Tampa Bay. We go for this 59-yard field goal. Ooh. So the probability of making that is 20%. All right. They decided against it. I'm 10-17, 11 seconds left. We'll be taking a break after they run out these last 11 seconds. Don't seem like they're probably gonna do anything. Either launch down the field or take a knee. Stranger things have happened, but like they're gonna just take a knee. So thanks for watching and listening to the FO show. I will be back after halftime, and when Swells and Eli fix their technical difficulties, we'll be back to you. So thank you, anybody who's listening and coming on. We'll be back in a little bit. Peace out. And I'm back. Got about a little over 4.5 minutes before the second half kickoff. It is 17-10, Buffalo. An all right game. Slightly better than a normal Thursday night. I don't know why these Thursday night games been trash. I mean, it's still football. It's just on Thursday. I don't know, but just having discussions, talk about any and everything, NFL reaction and more. So I'm watching the game. They're not watching the game. But it's all good, you know. Just talking it out, doing whatever. Oh. So you've had some comments along the way. I ain't ignoring anybody. Just keeping up with both of them. So check out these first half stats. So we got Baker Mayfield, 12 of 20, 118 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked 1 time for 6 yards. Josh Allen, 15 of 19, 179 yards, 9.4 average. We got 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and been sacked 1 time for 2 yards. This rushing game, at Tampa Bay with 51 rushing yards, Buffalo with 66. So we'll see what all these people been gambling on. If you've gambled, put any bets out there, anything like that, I'd like to see or hear what you put out. But like I said, this is the FO show. If you want to come in, you can request to come in. Set you up, put you up on here. Let you speak your piece on if you want to say something. We see if we get Swells and Eli back on here. Again, I will put this my brother's Discord up here. It's a lot of good bet slips they put out. Good parlays. Some people don't understand how it works when you do the thing, because obviously you want to try to put the best things together. Some people like to make parlays that are just a whole bunch of stuff. And yes, there is a likelihood, don't know what percentage, it depends on what it is, of it happening. And you will have a big payday, even off of a small wager, if it does hit. Or you could do like I was taught by my little brother and everything. You know, you taking these little these little pieces, you know what I'm saying? 3-4 leg parlays, put them together. 2 or 3 of them in a day, you win. If you make 3 bets or whatever, you win 2 out of 3. You've already got with your wager back plus more. Because those other ones, those big like 15, 16 leg parlays and everything, that's like a lottery ticket basically. So, but to each his own, do what you want to do. I won't tell nobody how to spend their money or try to make their money. One day at a time, y'all. It's a live NFL reaction. Waiting on this game to start back up. It should be start back up here in about a minute or so. Here comes the kickoff. Buffalo will be receiving the ball. And it's off. Second half of Thursday Night Football has begun. Ball is through the end zone. So Josh Allen will be taking the reins from the 25 when they take the field. First 10 from the 25. Josh Allen with the pass. All right, welcome us, Swells and Eli back.
Oh, we back on the podcast though.
Yeah. We back on the podcast.
And I still don't know who won the game because
it's still playing.
Fucking AT&T sucks.
It's the second half just started. Like they've run one play in the second half. It's 14:30 left. 30 seconds into the second half.
All right.
It is 17-10 Buffalo.
Word.
I do not need Buffalo to win.
Why is that?
Because then I lose money.
That
what you make? You made a bet with somebody, or you
yeah,
sports betting? Oh
no, just with a person.
Oh, okay.
I'm still yo, the fan dude.
Yeah, I've been waiting on you to do that because then I get my free money from it too.
Yeah, he Swells.
I did the BetMGM. I didn't know you did. I'm gonna get on FanDuel then.
Well, let me send you. I'll send you my link. Yes. We'll both get free money.
Okay.
I don't know what Eli.
I like doing them bets, man. I didn't parlays and shit. Shit, nigga, I used to. I mean, shit on them BetMGM.
Why this dude all of a sudden start getting better? Like fucking the quarterback. What's his name?
What quarterback?
For Buffalo?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
What do you mean?
I think he's been more because he's like a bigger, stronger Brett Favre. He's kind of a gunslinger.
He was garbage at the first of the season. I thought this was the year he was finally gonna be garbage.
Garbage or good? I thought it was gonna be.
No, he's not gonna be good.
But when you say somebody's finally gonna be garbage, that sounds backwards. That he's finally gonna be garbage.
Like you mean? Finally, we're gonna realize.
Yeah, we're gonna realize.
No,
Josh
Mama,
Allen. He went to Wyoming.
Oh, did he?
Mama, yeah.
Okay.
Go ask Mama.
We're not fucking with these dudes.
But outside of like the top quarterbacks and stuff, I mean, yeah,
I thought this was the year, and then he started off so well, like fucking up. He started the year off so well, and then
he fucked up.
Then he fucked up and started getting good.
He said he started off so well. Wait, when you mean well, do you mean it was well because he wasn't doing good, so that was well for you? Oh, because that whole thing got my brain all messed up.
Yes.
He said he started off so well, and then he started getting good.
Fucking asshole. He's an asshole, bro.
Swells over there that had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Because he don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Josh Allen is a certified dickhead, bro.
Wow. What?
You know Josh Allen?
What did he do to you, bro?
Because if he did, I promise you, man, I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Do you have to explain it again?
This is personal.
Yes.
It sounds real personal.
Better explain, man, because I don't understand, man. I don't understand what you're talking about, man. I don't get it.
It sounds
Josh
real
Allen,
personal.
I tell you what, man, you never hurt me, man. You never hurt me.
Yeah, Josh Allen need to go back to being garbage.
I don't know if he was ever garbage.
At first I thought
Buffalo was such an easy bet, dude. Like you bet against Buffalo. You bet against Buffalo because they're gonna lose.
And it's crazy what they're winning now. They're all the way on the 3-yard line.
Well, this
about
was
to score again, but I'm just saying he got the Stephon Diggs.
You know that house of cards they built, it was falling down, dude. It was falling down. Fuck.
You taking this real personal.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I wish there was something I could do about this.
You know what? I don't even wish that.
No.
I wish to understand what the fuck you talking about. How about that?
You I don't heard of the Saint Nancy. What's her name? Not Nancy Kerrigan. The girl that hit her in the knee. What's her name?
Tanya Hardy.
Tanya Hardy.
Right. She's a saint.
She's a saint?
Yes.
Nah.
So you're not I could see if you're a Dolphin, Jets, or Patriots fan. I mean,
he's a Tennessee Tampons fan.
Tennessee Tampons.
So I don't know why I want to know what Josh
Allen personally did not do anything to me.
And he's not even in your division.
The fact that he's actually playing well. And you bet against a team, and I bet against Buffalo. I bet that Buffalo would fucking suck this year because it's fucking Buffalo.
Well, they're 4-3 right now, and it's looking like they're because they just scored a touchdown, about to go to 5-3.
They were so promising.
4-3.
They were so promising.
Okay, if you're saying that
they were like 0-2.
Were they? Did they start 0-2? Wow.
They started off 0-2. That was great. That was great for me.
But why is it Buffalo? Like they're not in your division, they're in your conference, they're not in your division though.
I just put money.
I understand you hating the Colts being in the same division.
What I'm saying is he put it all has to do with money. That's the only thing.
Well, switch up the way that you betting. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. So
just bet the other way.
I put money on the fact that the Titans would have a better record than Buffalo.
Yeah.
So you
should have started. You should have started with that.
He was just delusional. Then. He wasn't really thinking. He was just pulling stuff.
But when you take those, when you put those bets out, obviously for sometimes when you want them big money bets where you wager a little bit to get a lot, you got to take those things that are not very likely to happen.
But the thing is Josh Allen used to be a certified win. He used to be. Like, Josh Allen, he might throw for 300 yards, but they're still going to lose. Blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, Josh Allen is actually turning into a good quarterback. Like, man, fuck Josh Allen, bro.
Okay. So, it's still – how much did you bet?
It was like $200. It wasn't that much.
Josh Allen, you were gonna. I
still don't like to lose $200.
No. You know what? When it comes to that, I'm with you. You know what? From now, I didn't realize that this was gonna.
We still got 13 weeks.
Is it 13?
This will be. I don't know if they've had any buys, so this will be.
3 is 7.
There would be 8. This would be 8. Their 8th game.
Oh,
Buffalo's 8th game.
And what was it? How many? And how many
it's
games?
18, it's 18 weeks.
Right.
So
it's 18 weeks.
So if they've already played 8, we only got
number 8
left. Oh, I'm done, dude.
And the fact that I understand why he doesn't want Josh Allen to win, it makes more sense now.
That's what he got to lead with that, though.
Yeah, I mean, some people are just dyslexic. You can't.
We're not dyslexics. We just don't like Josh Allen.
Who is we?
We, us, me. You're
he
on
said
the train.
We, us, me.
He's on the train too.
I don't feel nowhere about Josh Allen.
All 3 of us don't like Josh Allen, bro.
Okay.
I guess we're coming along on this
And it's only because if he cost my boy 200, then I'm mad at Josh Allen too. Because see, he would take the 200 and he would be like, hey, let's have a little soiree, and we would have a bunch to drink and a little bit to eat, and we would be fucked up because I'd be like, let me get a dub. And so if Josh Allen cost my boy 200 and
fuck Josh Allen, bro.
Hold up, and if he cost me a time of getting fucked up on behalf of my boy, then yes, I'm against Josh Allen, and that literally is the sole reason.
You're right. The only time I want you to lose money is if you make a bet with me. That's it.
That's it.
I got you.
See what I'm saying?
Fuck Josh Allen.
So fuck Josh Allen because if he wins the 200, then I'm gonna press him to be like, nigga, we all hungry.
We all eating.
Can't we go? Yeah, we all eat. We gonna go somewhere to eat with the 200 he wins.
Man,
so what is Tennessee's
we going to
record?
Red Lobster though.
What is
2-4? So it's not looking good right now.
2-4. That's it.
Yes, that is it.
You made a stupid bet, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna be paying. We're gonna be.
It's only stupid now.
Right now, Swells, we footing our own bill at this.
Obviously, you know what? We're going to Cookout then.
Right. It wasn't stupid at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, because they're both 0-0. They're both 0-0.
Because you know why? Buffalo was projected to go to the Super Bowl in so many people's little things. Tennessee
I ain't even worried about the money. I'm just worried about the fact that
is it the shit
I
talking?
lost.
Yeah, I understand.
This dude actually made a better bet than me.
Who initiated this bet?
Probably
because
him.
I know you was talking trash. You was talking trash. You was talking trash, and that's what happened.
You know what?
He was talking shit about the Titans.
I know that's what happened. And he said, "I bet you they have a better season than them," and then that's what happened.
And
this is a fucking hunting ass. Like,
say it again, FO.
He caught you full of testosterone. You had a whole bunch of testosterone built up when you made that dumb bet.
Nah, man.
Because he was coming for your team. You had to defend their honor.
Had to.
And that's what happened.
Yes.
He pulled what it was he was standing there and see the tampon was irritating. So he had to hurry up and pull it out and was like, I have to give him my man voice. I have to make a bet right now. There's no way. So I get all that. And that's why I don't like Josh Allen in Buffalo right now.
No, I just don't like Josh Allen.
You remember how many Super Bowls did Buffalo go to in a row?
4. They're like 4. Yeah.
4.
Do
you know what Bills stands for?
Bet I don't lose again.
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
Yo,
that's spot on right there.
Is it though? And you know what?
You would have made the same bet.
No, because I
wouldn't have made that bet because Josh Allen.
Hey man, I heard Derrick Henry went to Baltimore. Did he go to Baltimore?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
he over here trolling, dude. He's trolling hard.
You trying to get this dude to have a heart attack over here.
He's trolling.
Like Derrick Henry is so good. Oh wow, he's so awesome.
Oh, okay.
When you got a quarterback that can't throw that good, then Derrick Henry, you know.
Who the fuck you got? Who running the rock for you? The last dude you had running the rock was a better fucking what St. Louis what's the dude not Marshawn Lynch Marshall Faulk was the last great running back that y'all had.
I was about to say you can't say nothing about my team on running back.
So hold on.
You talking about?
Wait a minute. So he's saying our last. So you're comparing our last, which we've had other good. To his currently first ever great running back they've ever had.
What about history of Tennessee? What about Edge though? What about Edge?
Who?
Oh, Edgerrin James.
See, that's what I'm saying. He wants to say, he doesn't want. He doesn't want. All he wants to say is one person with, and say, list. Tell him to list the name of running backs that played for Tennessee.
Hands up. You had Edgerrin James. Okay.
They had Derrick Henry, Chris Johnson.
I'm not mad. But you know what? I'm not mad at him though because I hope you know what I want him to do. I hope he makes that bet with me. I bet you $200 that my team will better have a better record at the end of the year than his.
Is holding Derrick Henry's balls. Like, okay, sir. Derrick Henry, great. Think about this. He's the greatest running back in Tennessee Titans history. And we done had the greatest stable of running backs in NFL history.
Hey,
not
side
the
note,
greatest.
Side note, real quick. Kids, this is how you talk when you drink too much liquor and you just read one or two books or hear one or two things on TV. You just say whatever makes you feel better. So before you start doing that, I need for you to look up. See, we do fact checking and
do the fact checking,
and you know we do.
Who done ran for more yards?
No, in Tennessee, and he keeps saying that like Tennessee has been such a great team that we have to.
No,
we haven't
they were
even
the
paid
Houston
attention.
Oilers.
They were, but now I'm just talking about.
Then they were the Tennessee Oilers.
Right. Well,
and then they were the Tennessee Titans.
They're wearing those jerseys this Sunday, by the way. They're wearing the Oilers uniform.
The Oilers jersey?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I ain't mad at it. But I'm not a Tennessee hater until they play my team.
He a Tennessee.
I'm not a hater of any other team other than New England. I fucking hate New England.
You know why you hate New England?
Yes,
because they had the better quarterback.
Yes, they had.
Y'all had Omaha, and they had the Brady. That's why. That's why.
Kids, ladies and gentlemen, whoever watches this, you remember when your boy? Listen, you remember when your boy?
This dude.
You remember who played for? He played for the Giants. He was a defensive player. Wasn't LT? You remember when LT was on? But you remember when LT was on the Water Boy and he said, "And kids, this is why you don't do crack."
Yeah, okay. You talking about that was the Water Boy?
No, he's
the movie.
This is like this is kids. I'm trying to tell you.
Over here
when you do
really
drugs. When you do drugs, this is how you act right here.
Omaha.
You can't pinpoint
it
anything.
Did get him two Super Bowls. You did say that. He got 2 Super Bowls.
How many Super Bowls does Derrick Henry have besides playing on Madden?
None.
He probably got 70 on Madden.
But guess
what? He
what?
probably is an MVP on Madden every year.
A couple years ago, I saw things first because Derrick Henry was so vicious. There's like Derrick Henry is the player that we all used to make on Madden back in the day.
Everybody made Derrick Henry. Now, Peyton Manning, the last Super Bowl he won, he must have paid for that motherfucker.
That was the Broncos defense mostly, and I'll say that. That was the Broncos defense.
He was hot garbage.
But he didn't mess it up, though. That's another thing. You just don't mess it up either. He didn't mess it up.
Even if he did pay for it.
So how do you go from throwing 55 touchdowns to throwing negative 55 touchdowns? This dude.
He said he threw negative 55 touchdowns.
That was the biggest flip. He was MVP the year they lost the Super Bowl to Marshawn Lynch.
Seattle. I remember that, right? Because the first quarter they scored like 180 points.
He was the greatest quarterback of all time. Then the next year, when they did win it,
he sucked.
He was horrible.
It happened.
They won in spite of Peyton Manning.
Okay. Either way it goes, he still got 2 rings. I'm not understanding.
All right.
Are you mad? Is it?
Mm-hmm. And he won it in a Denver uniform. Denver uniform.
If you were to tell me that like sports like are very is scripted, I would not disagree with you.
He won it in a Denver uniform. Broncos.
You know why Tennessee is not going to win a Super Bowl is because your quarterback name is Ryan Tannehill.
All right, he's done. He's gone.
He doesn't drink enough.
He's gone. Now I would say this, and I've been arguing this with people. He is the third greatest quarterback in Titans history. Oilers history.
That's like saying that a chick ranking you as her third best sexual partner and she's only had sex with 3 people.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Antoine. That's not fair.
Yo, you on one tonight, bro. You on one tonight. I'm just letting you know you getting roasted. He cooked you up twice. And I mean, you waited like a whole hour to say another joke. Holy shit, man. The buildup is killing me.
That was not fair.
He said
that was below the belt.
He said that's like when I used to say, well, I came in second place when there was only 2 people.
Right.
Like when I did the shot put, like when I was in high school, I did the shot put one time and I came in second, but there was only 2 people involved. So you had to go with second. I mean, if there was 3 people, you would have been third. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be sad if you're the only participant. If you'd be sad you're the only participant in it and they just declared no winner.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, hey, he beat you. And I would lose by like a whole lot, not even like a little bit. It wasn't even close. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing by.
These niggas just got a quarterback, though.
Who was these? Who got a quarterback?
Brock Purdy. He's a fucking 49ers fan, bro.
He is.
He loves the 49ers.
They probably don't even know who he is to love him back, but
I like them. I like them a lot.
He buys their merchandise, so they like him for that.
He loves.
Is it a fitted hat or is it a snapback?
It's a fitted.
All right.
Loves the 49ers.
Because if it was a snapback, I'd be like,
Christian
McCaffrey. And see, I don't know if he like. Do you like the Braves or is it just a hat? I just want to know.
You know the answer.
No, you don't like. It's just a hat.
Right?
You like the Mets, right? If it came to baseball, you would have a Mets hat.
Yes.
What size hat? What size hat?
7 1/8.
Really, even with all your hair?
Because I only wear snapbacks for that. So
see, I used to wear 7 1/8, and then for some reason I wear 7 1/4 now on all my fittings.
So fitted is 7 1/8, but that's when I have no hair.
Right. So you need like a
when I grow my hair out, I only wear snapbacks because I have no clue. Because I'm in the mood.
I did. Now don't get me wrong. Do I feel like I'm better than a snapback? Yes, I do.
You probably
because
are.
when I was a kid, they didn't have fitteds. And see, to me, it was like the elevation from a snapback to a fitted. So when everybody went back down to wearing snapbacks, I love you like a cousin.
I know.
But I still never, and I'm thinking I don't fuck with snapbacks because I already had the Jordan of hats. Why would I go back down? I don't get me, you know, I mean, no.
You gotta fuck with the snapbacks, bro.
No, you gotta fuck with this. I ain't got a shit.
I don't think you want a snapback in a minute.
I wish all the hats that I thought, and you know what? That's what makes it worse. Yeah. Because I've seen some snapbacks that are dope as fuck.
All snapbacks are dope.
I'll be like,
not all.
That was a fitted hat. We wish, because to me, my fitted fits better than a snapback.
It's always going to fit better than a snapback.
Say it again.
It's always going to fit better than a snapback. The problem is you never know. You might want a haircut one day.
I'm bald, so to me, it's too easy for me for a fitted. Always going to be this size.
He likes snapbacks better too. That's exactly what he.
No, I like fitteds better.
No, he just said.
But I like snapbacks. I said I have snapbacks. I didn't say that at all, Eli.
Okay, and I'm not gonna lie to you and say I don't have any. I got a couple polo hats. I got some some trucker trucker hats. They call trucker hats,
right?
With the jersey material back here,
right.
But new era.
What is that? The mesh. Yeah, those are dope though.
They got they got a mesh.
I need to get
they got a mesh fitted.
Right.
And
I think
to me that was one of my dopest hats, man.
The white people. Those are the white people hats.
Exactly. And then they made it fitted. And when they made it fitted,
they never had fitted mesh hats.
They just now have them.
Really?
Exactly. My point. And see how your face turns like, oh shit, they got fitted trucker hats type shit.
Ain't no way.
Okay.
Right.
I don't think how can they do it?
Obviously they have to cut it out to make it a snapback.
Yeah. That's why this.
But you know what? I got it. I'm trying to tell you, I done had one. I done fucked it up, but I done had a fitted mesh hat, and I was like,
no, you didn't.
I will never. Okay.
He's cracking himself up.
He's silly, man.
Yo, we gotta stop.
No.
Eli,
you better not stop. Shit.
Eli, if I was to tell you to do a Mount Rushmore or a top 3 running backs on the Titans, and you can't name Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, or Eddie George, who would you have?
Oh, you talking about Earl Campbell?
Okay.
Which is the greatest Tennessee Titan running back.
I must agree.
But he was passed up by those 3 great gentlemen that Antoine so happened to say. So Earl Campbell is the prototype. He is like,
he makes his own sausages, right? Like you can go to IGA and he got sausages. Them shits just be good too.
Yo, Earl Campbell. If you had to build a running back from scratch, there's only 2 people. If I got lucky enough to get Barry Sanders, I would take Barry. But if I didn't get lucky enough to get Barry, I'm taking Earl Campbell because Earl Campbell actually he's better than Barry Sanders.
Did he play with Jim Brown or was Jim Brown before?
No,
Earl
that
Campbell?
was before. That's 60s.
What about your boy who used to play for Chicago? What was his name?
You talking about Walter Payton?
Before him. Before Sweetness. There was somebody who played on Chicago before Sweetness. What was his name?
Hold on. Before Walter Payton?
Yeah, there was another running back that Chicago
had. They had a running back
that
actually put on pads?
That was wrong.
He said they put on pads.
Yeah, like when they woke up, they was like, I'm not going to get hit that hard today, so I got to put on pads.
Who is this person we talk of?
I'm telling you.
Gale Sayers.
All right.
And I know you know that.
I'm done.
Don't.
Yes.
He
was a flash in the pan.
But he was still dope for Chicago. That's all I was saying. I was just saying he was still dope. So he was still dope. So I was just saying, like, when
nobody could fuck with Gale Sayers until he fucked with himself.
At what years did Earl Campbell play?
Do you really? All right. So Earl Campbell,
he played at what era?
Late 60s to early 70s.
So who was the other running back? Was there any other running back dope at that time?
Or maybe my bad. Earl Campbell was 70s to 80s. Okay. He was.
You still owe me two more running backs.
What are you talking about?
I said
name him three. Besides Chris Johnson, Eddie George, and Stiff Arm Henry.
From the Titans?
No, dude, you know what? That's
George Blanda.
Who? Are you just putting a couple of consonants and vowels together to make a last name? This nigga just made a last name.
You ain't never heard.
He was like, "Can I get 2 G's, an I, Let me get a T. Is there oh, I need vowels? Shit, I need vowels. Let me get an O and a U. Put them where you want to put them.
George Blanda was the quarterback, but he ran mostly.
Did he run from the quarterback position? Huh? Oh, they put him at running back. Okay.
Chris Brown.
The singer?
No. That's what y'all think. Look up Chris Brown. One of the greatest, most underrated Tennessee Titans running backs.
When did he run?
Chris Brown.
When did he play?
Travis Henry.
When did he run?
Yo, we had.
Are you using the first and last names of the other ones that I said and putting other names with them?
Chris
Brown is not Chris Johnson.
Listen.
I just told you. He's looking at the alphabet right now, right? He's looking at all the letters, like 26 letters. And he's hitting a couple of letters a couple times. And then there's this other look. What you don't see.
Chris Brown got cut.
There's actually this girl down here who was telling him that he needs to add vowels to these names to make them legit. They might be Swiss names. I don't know. I don't know where Chris Brown is a singer. I don't know if he's talking about
Chris Brown played football at Colorado, got drafted by the Titans 3rd round, and then he got cut. And then he was not that good. Maybe he was smoking too much weed.
He wasn't with me. Chris Brown.
But I don't know what I'm saying is, when the Titans brought him back, it was I think it was Monday Night Football. It was either Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. It was a nationally televised game. This nigga came back and ran for 200 yards. Ran for 200 motherfucking yards off the fucking couch. The Titans know how to draft running backs, bro.
They just don't know how to pay him and keep him.
Exactly.
Or you pay one, and then the rest of his career he decides to be ass.
I mean, if they know how to pick him, then don't they know how to keep him?
We got the king. That's what I'm saying. We got the king.
He was easy.
Had Chris. You realize that is not the first time that they've named somebody the king. So he's actually.
So Elvis, how many kings are there?
There's so many.
Jesus. Then there's Elvis.
I was actually talking about.
And then there's Derrick Henry.
I was talking about sports. Right. And even if he said
that's it,
Derrick Henry was behind Jesus.
Yes.
I know there's a Chinese ping pong player out there that was the king before Derrick Henry.
Nope.
I don't know his name, but I guarantee you Lee is in there somewhere.
Those are the three kings.
In there somewhere.
It's just in there. I mean, I'm not trying to be racist, but there's a Lee in there somewhere. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's in the beginning, middle, or end, or even if I have to put 2 letters together to make the word Lee, I guarantee you there's a Chinese ping pong player who was king before Mr.
Yeah, you know
Henry.
what? I think you're just mad because the greatest thing that y'all have ever
and
done
I'm not understanding why you think
Omaha.
I'm upset at all. I don't understand why. I mean, you saying that, but
Omaha.
Hey, dude was good. He had if Peyton Manning wasn't good, right?
He's the third greatest quarterback of all time.
If he was not the third, I would literally be questioning him because I would be like, dude, do you understand that you have one of the biggest heads on the planet? You know how many people are on the planet? There's a lot of people on the planet.
And
for you and for me to look at your head and be like, holy shit.
That's a big ass.
That is a big fucking head. And it's already been proven by scientists that the bigger your head is, right? The bigger your brain is. So he had a lot. So if he wasn't good, he would be the poster child of be like, this is what happens when you. He would be the dumbest person on earth. And like, how do you have all of that and you don't know how to work with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was kind of one of those people. Like, if he wasn't great, I'd be like, man, what the fuck happened?
But you know,
your head size, like they don't make fitted hats for him at Lids. They don't do that.
He had to be rich, so if he wants a steady supply of fitted hats, he has to have them sent to his house.
Like he would go they would put
his hat size.
His hat size is
it's an 8 something.
It's
8
a
and
9.
something.
It's got to be a 9. No,
A 9?
It's a 9 something.
Damn.
It's a 9, dude. I mean, I don't understand it.
Well, you got.
know what? I don't understand. I don't understand.
So
You know what? He probably has the strongest neck muscles out of all of us.
Why you think he had to get that surgery on his neck?
Exactly.
Carrying that thing around.
There's no way this dude, like his mom and dad was like, Gloria.
She was the last.
I don't know.
He was the last kid.
No, there was no way. You know what? After him, the rest of the kids just slid right on out. Like she was like, "Yeah, I had another child," and they were like, "Are you okay?" Yeah.
Why you think Eli Manning seems like he kind of
look when she had Eli, she was like, "Whoo, girl!" I thought that was gonna be something. He might win a championship or two, but it won't be because he's the smartest motherfucker. Peyton took all the brains.
Yo, so
I bet you her monkey was so fucking stretched out when she had Peyton that when she had the last child, she didn't even realize she had it. She was like, "Oh shit! Oh. Get the hot water! Oh my god! I just dropped this motherfucker! Holy shit! I can't believe it, bitch! I told you to stop talking to me."
She had to wear spandex all the time while she was pregnant.
She probably had a tub at her feet like for like 2 months. She stayed on the porch. They was like, "Mama, don't you go nowhere." So I ain't going nowhere, but this baby might. Oh shit!
You have Peyton with 2 championships
with 2 brains. He had the head of 2 brains.
But Eli got 2 championships. Whose 2 championships are better?
It ain't a better.
It's Eli's. You know what? Championships were better.
I like Eli's only because they were both against Brady.
And you know what? And I agree so much.
He had to pull that shit out of his ass.
Do you know what makes me so upset? Because when Indianapolis played New Orleans in the Super Bowl, right? And there was a time in that game where Peyton scored, I wouldn't say just Peyton, but Indianapolis went up the field within seconds. And I mean low minutes. Like it was one of those so methodical that when he did it, it was like, all right, you know what? I am smart enough to know that everything is rigged to a degree. Indianapolis was not gonna win that game. They wanted New Orleans to win the game. And it was because of what they had just went through. Now, and this is literally why I will always and forever discredit the New Orleans Paints.
You saying
I don't give a fuck about
it was rigged.
And you can say everybody
just because of Katrina and the fact the Saints won.
Yeah,
it was a great storyline, man.
Great.
Wonderful. I mean, is that what you're saying, sir?
But it should have been against another team because Peyton should have had 3 rings. Because fuck New Orleans and the boot and that whole fucking. I don't give a shit about how they. Oh my god!
Y'all couldn't even fucking recover an onside kick. It was an onside kick. Recover the fucking ball, bro. That's all you had to do. Recover the onside kick. I know it hurts, man. I know it hurts. Just like
I hate New England because they were that great and beat us a lot of times before they went to the Super Bowl. And see, I will never ever be I don't give a fuck. Fuck Katrina and what it did to New Orleans. I'm sorry, y'all motherfuckers lost. I don't give a shit about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We lost the Super Bowl because y'all had a natural disaster. We supposed to feel sorry for you because we supposed to let y'all win a Super Bowl because y'all had a natural disaster.
Again, they've had hurricanes before, so they should have moved, right?
Is this your first hurricane?
It won't be the last either.
Hey, Eli, I don't know if I ever asked you this. All right, so the Titans came to existence like 97, 98, right? Well, when they became there, because it was the Houston Oilers.
It was the Houston Oilers, then
Tennessee Oilers, Tennessee Titans. Were you a Oilers fan?
Yes.
You are a Houston Oilers fan?
I was an Earl Campbell fan. So he's gonna laugh because he don't know.
Well,
this is a weird.
He's gonna get it out the way right now too.
No,
Go ahead.
we gonna get it. We gonna get it out the way.
He was an Earl Campbell.
No, seriously. So I think I was like in third or fourth grade, and we had to do like a book report, and fucking. I just went to the library and I picked up a book on sports. I didn't know nothing about sports.
Still don't.
Your betting history shows that you don't.
There was literally a kid's book on Earl Campbell.
Right.
And I
probably how to smoke sausage. Because hey, bro, he's known. Hey, I'm telling you, I go to IGA at least every other week, and this nigga got sausage on sale, and I get it because that shit be good. But I never knew how great of a running back he was, and I won't discredit the dude because I get it. I mean,
so what I'm trying to say is,
tell us what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Tell us what you were trying to say.
So then I was a Houston Oilers fan.
At that point, when you got the book, you were like,
because that was the first sports team I ever heard of. We had the Mets and whatnot.
I was gonna say that.
I'm talking about like outside of baseball.
Okay.
Outside of baseball.
Okay.
Because baseball is the greatest sport. But we're not gonna talk about that.
We don't have
to. Outside of
not.
Baseball, Earl Campbell was my first introduction to
the NFL.
The NFL.
Okay.
Right. And
I like to ask people in your age range, like 40 plus, how did they become Titans fans? Because obviously they came. They 98. So a lot of y'all were teenagers.
Tennessee.
But I'm saying a lot of y'all were but if you like that age, like around your age, stuff like that, you were like 16, 17, 18 years old. You know what I mean?
We got a lot of Steelers fans.
Yeah, they were Steelers.
If you're not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, then you a Dallas Cowgirl fan.
Yeah, they were either Steelers
fans or you're the gay or you're the Gay Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? You're one of those three because they've been there like forever, right? Like,
and the only
Tennessee didn't have a team, so they were one. Those were like
you like you said, Cowboys, Steelers.
Ooh, I never said none of those teams.
No. All right,
you want to name them correctly? I don't fuck all three of them.
But the only reason they were Packers fans was because of Brett Favre.
Well, no, what I'm saying is they were
nobody
Packer fans.
Was a fan.
No, they were Packer fans because they were a lot of these teams. A lot of the people, all they did was go off their daddy.
Right.
Like my dad, there was a lot of daddy shit. But I mean, I went to Northwest High School. The colors when I went there, to me, they were yellow and green, and I was corrected. It's yellow and gold.
Vikings.
But I know what the fuck yellow and gold look like. Anyways, that's why they were that because and it's just because of their daddies. They're fans of what they dad. You grow up.
Right.
Like I grew up in North Carolina. I never lived in North Carolina.
Why were you a Tar Heel fan,
because my dad went to UNC, and that's what all he talked about, right? My pops went to UNC, so it ain't like I never visited the
why
campus.
Do you think everybody else was?
Because it was their daddy. That's what I'm saying. It all trickled down. So the three biggest teams to me, as far as football around here, is those three teams. Now we got a lot of obviously now that Kansas City has won.
Oh, they just popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm seeing all this KC.
Did you say out of nowhere?
Well, see, to me, I've always paid attention
to
people.
You said out of nowhere, though.
Like the KC fans and stuff? Yeah, I know not none of them. I think it was one person.
Nobody was a KC fan until they won.
Exactly.
If they were KC fans, they kept it to themselves. Like, I'm a Yankees fan. I got more Yankees hats. I got a fucking tattoo that has a skull with it. I'm a Yankees fan. They knew it. Win, lose, or draw. I'm just a Yankees fan. You don't have to question. But I didn't know there was this many KC fans until they won. And it was like, well, I didn't know that. Oh, I've been liking KC since, well, shit, nigga. You never wore a shirt. You never wore a hat. All of a sudden you want to wear it. Now you want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
hey, yo.
Okay, cool. You might be a fan.
What was the dude name? The dude, there was one.
Kansas City.
Funny as fuck, too.
Oh, big Aaron.
Yo. He was the one Kansas City fan that we knew, bro. He was a Kansas.
Yeah, he was a Kansas City fan when Alex Smith. When Alex Smith was there, that was the only one. I'm just saying that's the only one I've ever met.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like I didn't used to. You know what? Before the Dead Sox won, they ring after the so-called Curse of the Bambino. I mean, I paid attention. I don't know if nobody else did, but when they won their first one, I saw, a plethora of fucking bees everywhere, and I was like, I'm in the same area. Okay. I'm in the same area. It ain't like all of a sudden everybody moved from Boston to fucking Tennessee and they want to wear their hat. And I'm like, where the fuck was y'all at before that? And now all these goddamn and then when the fucking the New England team started winning their Super Bowl. I didn't see these jackets. I didn't see, and before then it was like, and it ain't like, see, I pay attention to it because I'm that dude. If we look, okay, say we was in Walmart. You know how you have an asshole everywhere. I'm proud to be I don't give a fuck. And I saw somebody with a Philly hat, with a Pittsburgh hat, with whatever hat they had on, I would make a comment. So I paid attention to a lot of sports shit where I live. And it never fails. After a team wins the championship, that's when. And I'm not saying that these people didn't like them before then, but they weren't like me, and they weren't like, I don't care what you think. I still like my team. They cared until they team won, and all of a sudden they goddamn whatever team it was, because it was all of a sudden it was a lot of New England fans, because I didn't realize that they had moved down here from New England. I mean, to me, it was like over a summer, and I guess we had a sale on houses, and they only told them until they moved down here, and it was like,
y'all help me out. Help me out with this.
You know what I'm saying?
Help me out with this, because y'all been here longer than me. Help me out with this.
All right.
How many Alabama fans did y'all see before? Because I got here when I got here in 2009, so. They were doing it.
Yeah, I'm not going
to. So before that.
Go ahead.
No.
I was going to say.
It's the same shit he talking about with the Alabama shit.
Well, see, how you said your boy was a true Kansas City fan?
Right.
But I knew Bama fans before the whole
Nick Saban.
It was not near. Like, I knew some of them. Just because we talked sports. There were Bama fans, because you got to realize Birmingham is 2.5, 3 hours away from where we live.
So there were
Bama fans.
Right.
But when Nick Saban, because I think he's a dirty motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
He the Teflon Don. You ain't gonna make nothing stick to him.
I don't give a shit. To me, I don't give a shit but to me, like, I pay attention. So to me, that's a dirty motherfucker. To me, he's in the same boat as Mike Calipari. You know what I'm saying? There's some dirty ass motherfuckers. Anyways, when Bama started winning their championships, that's when I saw a lot of
everybody.
It was like all of a sudden
Alabama.
It was Roll Tide, and it got to where all I wanted to say was who did they hate the most? So it was Auburn. Right. So I literally was like, well, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Fuck all of y'all right back. So and I'm not, it was worse than when your team and the team up north that you like to say, when y'all played, I still didn't see all of a sudden all these Ohio State fans. I didn't do that. But when Bama won, it was like these motherfuckers all of a sudden,
because on that,
and you're not gonna tell, like I said, FO, I like to talk shit, whether I win, lose, or draw. I like to talk shit. So, and especially about sports, because I pay attention. So I didn't see none of, like, every time when I say when teams started winning, you started seeing, man, I never saw but about And I mean,
it was like
when
you go to Walmart,
especially when the Dead Sox won. I mean, I heard it from everybody.
Bruh, the thing that I love is asking, like you say, you pay attention, but I love asking like people who live here. I'll say, why are you a Alabama fan? I love their stories because their stories be like crazy. My granddad drove through Alabama on his way to California one year. Like they got the dumbest connections for why damn Alabama. I like no. My baby's first word was Bama, so I'm just.
Yo, that shit is crazy, dude.
I'm
an Ohio State fan because I was born and raised at the first 18 of my life. My football coach, Pee Wee football coach, was a Niners fan. I got into football. I was playing it, and he was a Niners fan, so I just took after that. I didn't have a father figure because I would have had to wait till I was 35 to have a favorite team. So
that's my dude, man. I'm telling you, man. He keep it real, dude. I'm gonna let you do.
Okay,
35.
Okay. I do have a quick question.
What's up?
If you didn't have a team until you were 35, what would that team have been?
35, I was here.
Okay.
So I guess.
What? Okay. Are you saying that because you met him?
You're talking about if I picked the team at 35, right then. Pick the team at 35 years old.
Okay. When you said that, what I thought, truth be told, when you said that, I was thinking you met your pops at 35.
Exactly.
Right. And you were like, you knew what his team was. And if you would have known that like your whole life growing up, what team did he like that you would have? That's what I'm asking, I guess.
He's a Bears fan. He's from Chicago.
So you would have grown up a Bears fan.
No. I'm saying if I didn't know, because you were saying how like your father influenced you, like your Tar Heels.
No, yeah. And it's
I said I would have had to wait till I was 35 to find out who the team I liked was.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. And it would have been the Bears.
I guess it would have been the Bears.
It would have been the Bears. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the Niners because of my pop.
I get it, bro.
My pop won a football team.
You don't got to explain no more, man. I get it.
But all these other people be having these crazy stories about, like, come on, bro. You in Tennessee, y'all got two teams in the SEC in this state. Inside of this state, you have two teams in the SEC.
Tennessee.
And Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt, I will give you whatever. But Tennessee was back in the Tennessee. I mean, they were good. I mean, they could.
They always gonna be good. We just need a better quarterback.
So you could have been a Tennessee fan. You became a Tennessee fan then, and then you just been dealing with disappointment for all these years.
I must agree.
Yo,
man, I agree.
Spoiled
I agree.
Oh yeah, because I'm a Buckeye fan. I was born in it though.
I agree.
I didn't jump on the bandwagon. I was born on it.
I've never, and it's crazy because I've never really been a hater of either one. Like your team, like when they say like what's the greatest college NFL rivalry, I knew what it was. It's y'all. Y'all are the greatest. And in college,
Ohio State fan.
And when they say that, like, what is the greatest college basketball rivalry? It's Duke and North Carolina.
That's hands down. Hands down.
Just be like your team and the team up north, hands down in college football. Like I heard an argument that it was like Army against Navy or something, and I was thinking to myself, like, do you even watch college basketball? Like, I couldn't name you anybody who played on either team.
Me neither.
Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, but like, yeah, I mean, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, if you're going to pick, like, I don't like now when they say, like, do you like every team? Like the guy who influenced you was with Frisco. Do you like every team that he liked?
Well, he's from Ohio, so but Ohio State, that was just the thing. You just had to be an Ohio State fan. That's just what it was.
Okay.
Basketball, I didn't have anybody influence me. I just went with the Cavs.
No, I meant college. So it was college. So everything Ohio State was college with you.
Yeah, I just go the whole way. I know the basketball team. That one year, which is a bad year for us because that's the year that we played was when Tebow. Well, actually was it Chris Leak? I don't know, but anyways, we lost in the
championship.
We lost the.
He played for Florida back in the.
We lost that right. We lost that championship. We lost the BCS championship game.
Yeah.
And then that's when. And then in basketball, we made it all the way in the NCAA tournament. We made it all the way to the championship. That's when Joakim Noah played for them. Somebody else played for them too, and we got beat by them.
They won back to back too. Florida won back to back, didn't they?
Yeah, but
back to back.
They were deep.
Right, but that year we lost to Florida. That same year in basketball and football.
Greatest?
No, they had.
You don't like that word?
Dope, dude.
The word "greatest," man. That's like so.
I'm gonna say one of the greatest college.
One of the great. Okay, I'll agree with that. One of the
greatest centers.
Okay,
but he couldn't stay healthy.
You talking about dude for Ohio State?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
Greg Oden.
Oh my God! You know,
yeah, he got picked before.
He had like knee problems or something. Man, if he could have just.
Because he got picked before Durant, right?
He would have stopped growing at like 6'11".
Oh my God!
He got picked before Durant, didn't
he? Yeah, I thought he was the number one pick.
It was like him and then Durant after, because Durant played for Texas,
wasn't he
right?
the number one pick?
He was.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and then Durant was number 2, right?
Man, dude, and then you know what? If he would have just stayed healthy, I must agree. But he didn't.
He did not.
But nah, man, I understand. So you was Ohio. See, I got to pick and choose like the teams. Like there were times where like, okay, it's crazy because like I liked my pops when he was a big Yankees fan, but like it's like I grew up a little bit and he was like, oh, I'm also a Boston Celtic fan, and it's like at a point where I didn't, you know how you just don't like your pop. Well, it was a point where I didn't like my pops.
Everything is possible.
And I said, well, I don't like what you like right now. So like he loved the fucking Boston Celtics. And as much as I love my pops, you know, I fucking hate. I have a tattoo that's so anti-Boston.
So like, are you a Lakers fan then? To go all the way against them?
It's not that I'm a Lakers fan. I'm just more. I'm a basketball fan. So I don't like. I mean, if you want to fuck them, that's fine. You're not gonna like them. But you know,
you said you're not gonna like it.
But you know, I'm not really. You know, I'd rather everybody win except Boston.
Except for the Celtics.
Yeah, I just don't want them to win.
You forget the Knicks got 2 championships, bro.
You know what? The craziest thing that I hate is that I hate the Cowboys also. I hate the Cowboys and I hate the Patriots. And when they play, I just hope the stadium blows up and they forfeit the game.
Yo.
Because I go for anybody that plays the Cowboys, anybody that plays the Patriots. I go for that other team.
Yeah, you want to kill. And you know what? It's so yeah. You know what? And when I say it with all the love of my heart that I really hate. I hate everything to do with that region of the U.S. Like I hate the women's equestrian team in Connecticut. I hate fucking everything to do with Connecticut. I hate all of it. Anything to do with them. I love now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love clam chowder. I fucking love it, man.
And Family Guy.
I like Family Guy.
There we go.
As far as the sports teams, if I don't care what it is, I fucking hate that area. That's it. And there's nothing nobody is ever gonna say to make me say, oh well, yeah, you're right. I might stop. No, I don't. I promise you. And it's not even like I don't have to yell. You know how some people are like, oh fuck, I don't have to say that. I can whisper how much I fucking hate them. I fucking hate y'all. I swear to God, I don't even swear. I promise. I fucking hate all your sports teams.
Hope they heard you.
I don't.
I'm fucking done, dude.
I don't.
I'm done.
I don't need to yell it. I don't need to be upset. I'm at peace with the hatred I have for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they even say, like, well, you're not supposed to hate. Well, I tell you what, you're not me, and you ain't got to deal with it.
Why?
So I don't give a fuck about that whole
one.
The polo team I don't like.
Right, so one, you're
nigga,
not you're cheering for the wrong New York team.
The checkers, the fucking chess team, the debate team, anything that they have that goes outside against any state other than them.
You remember when the Mets went to the World Series
against my so-called Stankies?
And no, I'm talking about
before then.
No, after.
And lost.
So all of a sudden, you had all these New York niggas talking about they Mets fans.
They was.
No, they weren't.
They like the. I love the color orange. I don't need no blue fake, and orange. I love that color Yankees combination. Fans, I never got a hat.
Be a Yankee.
I am.
You can be a Yankee.
I will.
Let me be a Met.
Be one.
Exactly.
But I will. I would love. I love the fact that the Yankees have made hats out of, and their colors. They've made colors out of every team that we've had in Major League.
Metropolitan.
It is so dope that I could get a Yankees hat in any color I want. It doesn't matter.
The most popular baseball cap.
The most I can get it in that blue and orange. Oh, that is dope.
And you rarely see a person wearing a Yankee hat that is what the team wears.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But how many Yankees?
And I think that but no, they're not. I think I think it's a fad thing. Don't get me wrong. A lot of stuff become fads. I mean, you can't be like we remember when we was rocking ones way before. When you know what, Nelly? This is not a diss on Nelly. At the same time, it's a diss on Nelly because I fucking hate the way that you came out with Air Force Ones and thought that everybody should have rocked them.
You thought they were cheap
shoes. I hated that song. I hated that he made the shit that made us stand out, made it so mainstream. Like down south,
crazy.
Classic Reebok Classic was they shit.
Classic.
Oh yeah, I used to rock them.
I wasn't mad. Where are your classics? And then I was like, we was like, you know what? Ones, and we called them one. That's what we called them. And you know, everybody was like, no, they're Air Force Ones, or they would be like, you got the low tops, you got the mids, and then you got the high tops. You got the uptown, you got the uptowns, and that's just you know what I'm saying. This is what they called them. You know, they said the uptowns, the downtown, whatever. But we was wearing them way before everybody else was because we just was like, all right, we don't want to wear if you had a fat foot, the classics did not look good.
You know what else, shoot? If you had a big foot, like you're like 12, 13 or whatever, them shell toe Adidas was ugly. They're like canoes. Oh.
I tried wearing them, dude. They just did not look right.
I like what I used to love. Yeah. I used to love the K-Swiss, the way that they looked, and they made the K-Swiss.
Yeah.
But it looked horrible on my foot. and I'm we are sneakerheads. Y'all don't understand the money we've spent on sneakers, either stealing or.
He said that.
Y'all, you know what?
How much money I spent to steal this?
You don't understand. People out there have no clue. Like our sneaker collection was retarded. It was so retarded. People knew we was just dope boys. They swore up and down we sold key, and we really didn't. Nope. We just had the plug. We just had the plug. But we had more kicks and it wasn't just like and when I first started, it was like my 10th grade year. And I still had 4 years, including my 10th grade year, because I was on that extended plan. But And it wasn't because I was dumb. It was because it was like, you know how they say where, you know, people who say they smoke weed and they get to that, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I said I don't give a fuck way before I started smoking reefer. I mean, it was embedded in me a long time. So like I didn't do a lot of shit because I just didn't want, I didn't have a lot of repercussions. You know how some people get punished? Like my punishment was never ever so severe where I was like, I'm not gonna do that again. You know what I'm saying? It was always, my shit was always a test. Like,
okay,
like I'm gonna keep touching it until you get so mad. I'm like, okay, well, I just won't touch it again for a long time.
Yeah.
Not that I won't touch it again
right.
ever, but it took me forever to get you this mad. It might take me even longer to get you mad like this again. I never had an older nigga have to try to chat. I never had that. So I literally have been free-minded and done whatever the fuck I wanted to do from the point of when my mom told me at the age of 16, David, if you want to buy this deodorant, you can. You make your own money. You can buy whatever you want. And that was about it. That was the guidance that I had, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So nobody ever really came with the, you need to say, I mean, my pops said it, but it was never shown. It was, I mean, my pops was great on, do what I tell you to do, but don't do what you see. Don't do what I do.
Do what I say.
Do what I
How does I do?
Yeah, don't do what I, and it was crazy because, and I couldn't help but do what he did instead of what he said.
But they knew, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it wasn't, and I'm not, it ain't about me sitting here trying to, you know, dog my parents out or not. I'm not trying to, none of that. I mean, I'm a grown ass man. I know what I have to do now, what I've been doing. But when it came to kicks, that's what I'm just talking about the kicks. But yo,
he always had
we had,
kicks,
and he's
dude.
saying you, but
no,
we look, don't front.
Your kick game was like, all right, so you know how we talk with Michael Jordan and whatnot,
right?
I'm over here, Karl Malone, and you're Michael Jordan.
When it came to kicks?
When it came to kicks, bro.
I can't.
I was the plug.
You were the plug. And
I was the plug. And you still
I remember having like 7, 8 pair in my senior year. I had more pair of kicks than, like, we had somebody that went to our school that was literally, we all considered them rich. Like, we thought they were rich. But we, like, me and my brother, it was dumb, man. We had a mini Foot Locker at our house, man. I promise you. We was dumb with it. The FO, there was nothing. If you came to school with a dope pair of kicks, I guarantee you within the next week, I'm gonna have those kicks or the newest color of those kicks. And it wasn't because I wanted to be better. I just wanted to be dope.
You were trying to out dope.
I mean, it was just, I mean, you know.
That shit was that you know, when I think about it.
Like, I could go, like, I remember one time we went to school literally for like a month, and I wore a different pair of kicks almost every single day for a month. Yeah. That's how and I'm talking about like boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had Nike boots, Timberland boots, I had Fila boots, I had Alesis, I had Sauconys. I had so much
Sauconys.
Sauconys.
Come on, man.
I had so many pair of shoes.
Bro.
It was dumb. I'm telling you, I was dumb with the kicks, man. We had kicks just because we had them. I had about 4 pair of Reebok pumps. You remember the black tops?
Yes. You talking
the black top Reebok pumps before?
Yeah.
This was after. This was even after D Brown. Yeah, I had the D Browns, and then they had the black top, and I was like, oh, I gotta get them. I had, man, we had Adidas. I didn't always just have, it got to where I just faded into Nike. I had Huaraches, you know what I'm saying? I had whatever, just because, I mean, I was literally a legit sneakerhead, and
The dopest pair of shoes.
I had to have the dopest pair of kicks.
What
man.
name?
Etonics.
Name.
I had
Etonics. I remember those.
I mean, do you remember Etonics? But motherfuckers don't even remember Etonics.
I remember Etonics.
I had a pair of kangaroos with the strap with the zipper. Shut up, nigga. I know what I'm talking about with my kids. You ain't gonna tell me shit about this.
The kangaroo.
Yeah, I had the kangaroo.
Yeah. What's the dopest pair of shoes you ever had?
The dopest?
Like if you could buy these shoes right now on the low.
I had a pair of Nike Air Windrunners.
Nike Air Wind. I gotta look that up.
And you know where I got them at? They were at J.C. Penney's. And I remember they were a running shoe. And when I got them, at the time, I was in between 5th grade and 6th grade. And it was that summer. And I had cut enough lawns that my mom said I would go in half of whatever shoe you want. And I had saved up like $40. The shoes all together was $50. I mean, I won't forget it because I begged and I said, Mom, I will give you half. And we went to J.C. Penney's. And I had half on these Nike Air Windrunners. They was black, white, and gray. And that was it. That was like the beginning of my sneakerhead time. And the reason, you know what? And I'm going to tell you, but see what it was when I was in 5th grade, see, my pops he wasn't big on getting us name brand.
No
right?
shit.
We didn't get
care of a family.
We went to Payless Shoe Source, and I got the fake Jordans, and I went to school, and I didn't know they were fake, or they were Payless. I didn't know that they weren't looked down upon. Put it like that. I didn't know I was gonna get talked about. I didn't know none of that. When I put my shoes on for school that day, I had probably put the laces in about 10 times. You know what I'm saying? My shoes was dope as fuck, my nigga. And I went to school, and about the 3rd day, I started getting, and that whole year, because even up until the wintertime, my pops got us some boots.
Right.
You know, when we got boots, they was even some knockoff Timbs, and I got talked about. And I told you, like, when I started, and I was like, this won't never happen again. I'm never going to come to school, and you're not. If anything I can prevent, you're not gonna talk about, because I didn't know how to clown. I didn't know how to. I wasn't. You know, bruh. When I was in the 5th grade, this girl sat in front of me. She told the teacher that I called her all the worst names you could even think of, and I didn't even know that had happened. Okay, look. She told the teacher, Mr. Haywood. I won't forget it. Punk ass white boy. He wrote everything down. He gave it to me and said, I need you to go to the principal's office. So I'm walking to the principal's office like somebody else is in trouble, because I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. Right. I didn't do nothing. She just didn't fucking like me because she wasn't cute. That's all it was. She was just a blonde head chick with a bunch of freckles, and I knew math better than she did because math was real easy. So she said and lied on me. And when I got to the principal's office, she said, you know, she was talking to me, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck are you? I don't know what she wrote down. And she started telling me. She told me, she called my pops. Pops came to the school, and he damn near seemed like he was begging the principal to beat my ass in front of the class because he was so embarrassed by what it said. And all this time, didn't nobody ask me nothing like, why did I say it? Do you know it? Nobody asked me anything. It was just the assumption that I had said all this. And when I finally went home and my mom was asking me, like, why would you call this girl? And I was like, I never said nothing. I didn't call her none of this. But see, I had gotten in trouble so bad that when I went to school the next day, I was so popular because I was such a badass for calling this girl all these names. And I was like, what did I say? Okay, cool. And to me, people can pinpoint the times that they had turned. Like I literally,
his villain origin story.
I promise to God, Joe, I promise you on my right hand. When I went to school, bro. the next day, everybody knew who I was because I wasn't real. I had fake J's on.
Right.
I was getting made fun of. And when they said,
I don't think they do.
They did all. They literally was like some of my best friends from then to middle school.
So they really knew they were fake J's.
I don't know if they knew they were fake. They knew that they had Nikes and they weren't Nikes. That's what I think.
Oh.
Because I don't know if they were like those are fake. Because they wasn't like we had fake. Because I got them at Payless. It wasn't like they had a check.
Oh, you were talking about
I
you.
went to. I had the.
Did you really go to school with those?
I'm in the 4th grade. My pops bought them for me.
Man.
My pops didn't care about. My pops was like, see, you know what? And see, that was one thing that my pops was like, I can wear name brand stuff, but I don't give. If my kids got shoes, they just better be glad.
I remember when back when I was a little kid.
Bro, did you hear what I just said?
You said just be glad, huh?
I mean, he's in the Army now. I'm not saying we grew up in the project. My pops is in the Army now. He 5, 6, you know what I'm saying?
He in there.
He been in there 10, 15 years. And, you know, my pops is like, oh, no, they need school shoes. We going to Payless because I got an RX-7 that needs to be cleaned up. I got other shit to buy with my money.
Right.
Are you serious? I'm finna not. You get a $25 pair of shoes for the year.
These are the only shoes.
Bruh, you had to get them like 2 shoe sizes too small too, because you still growing.
And you know what? And I remember getting a pair of boots in the wintertime because I remember getting the shoes wet. And I came home and from playing outside, and my mom's like, she literally was just like, she did a lot of saving because, and I mean, you know, my parents did what they did because that's how they grew up. This is not a shade on them. This is just how my pops, they don't need no more shoes. My mom was like, they need boots. No, you know what I'm saying? They need boots. It's the wintertime. We living in Maryland. I mean, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So we got boots, but I mean, you know, I didn't get my first pair of shoes that had a name brand is when I went from 5th grade summer to 6th grade, and I worked my ass off to get these Nikes at JCPenney's. And I swore to myself, I will never, ever, ever get clowned of what I have on my feet. And if you think they ugly, I promise you, you got another thing coming because I've also developed a smart ass mouth. And I'm sort of an asshole where I'm gonna talk about, well, anything. I mean, if I knew your grandmama just died, that'll be a horrible joke. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you in the gut. I want you to understand that it's not, especially if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, then I promise you that I have no feeling. Like the whole, don't you feel sorry that they grandmama just died? Nope. And it's like, do you realize how many motherfuckers die on Earth? Am I supposed to feel sorry for every motherfucker? You know, and it's not a disrespect to his grandmama or her grandmama because guys and girls can both get it. It's the same. It's not I don't discriminate. You catch it. I mean,
it is the same.
It's not, you know what? And we was just talking about this earlier.
Yep.
I don't wake up in the morning and think to myself, who can I offend today? Most of the time people say the dumbest shit, and I just so happen to be around, and I feel like that's one of the things that I've been blessed with, to tell people how fucking dumb or stupid they are so they don't repeat themselves. You know, because I mean, you're
doing a public service, huh?
That's what I like to think of it as. I'm telling you, embarrassment is a great teacher.
It is. bow.
It's just a great
bodies.
It's just being embarrassed. You know, other than experience, other than having the experience, you know, just going through stuff. Being embarrassed will literally have you think 3 or 4 times about doing the thing that got you embarrassed.
Right.
I mean, I've been embarrassed enough where I'm like,
I won't do that again.
Yeah, exactly. There's just certain things that just, and then I feel like, you know, and my wife, I love her to death, but she likes to tell me that, like, we went out to eat. And when we went out to eat, I ordered, it was a pizza joint, brand new pizza joint. And I told her what I wanted. And she said, "Sir, we don't have that. Is that okay?" And the first thing that I thought when she said, "Well, we don't have this item. Is that okay?" I was thinking, what else can it be? I mean, are you fucking, it has to be okay. Unless are you telling me that you're literally, you're just not going to go and kill the cow and get what I need from the cow or whatever it is that I ordered. So you're not going to do it. So is it okay? Yeah, it has to be okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Unless you do that and you're telling me you're just you're just going to just like, no, I'm not going to. So, I mean, yeah, it's fucking, and I'm looking at, and I turn my head and my wife is looking at me like, "Oh, you're such an asshole." And I'm thinking to myself, I just helped this young dude out. He won't say, "Is that okay?" Because it has to be.
Because he don't want to encounter another asshole.
So me telling him, "Stop saying that, you dumbass," and I didn't say that per se. I just embarrassed the fuck out of him because there's people everywhere, and he's looking at me like, he's like, "Holy shit." And it's okay. You're right. I'm about 6. I don't think I'm intimidating.
No,
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a little small dude. I'm a fat boy, and I'm about 5'12". So
5'12".
Yeah, about 6 foot. So
Right.
I mean, I get that, but I don't try to be intimidated. I try to be a nice guy. I really give people the benefit of the doubt for about a good 17, maybe even 18 seconds. I'm gonna give you the chance to not be stupid.
They don't get a full 30.
Full 30. I mean, if you're grown,
seconds.
do you need a full 30 to fucking know what the hell you saying?
You really don't. But what about the people there might be high school kids.
They were.
I know.
I was helping them out.
You don't grade it at a curve for them?
Curve.
You have to grade them on a curve.
No, if you're old enough to work back there, you know what? I actually helped. This is like him trying this. No, I know they are. So I'm helping him before he gets old enough where somebody really would give it to him. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't say it even with an aggressive voice. I wasn't like bearing down on him like rah, rah, rah. I didn't do all that. I merely said, "Well, doesn't it have to be okay? I mean, unless you're gonna go fucking kill the cow, it has to be okay, right?" And you know, I'm just like, hey, you know, yeah. So stop saying, "Is that okay?" Just say you don't have the fucking meat. You know, that's all you gotta say. "I'm sorry, so we ain't got that."
Right.
Is there anything else?
They're not.
Is there anything? So you know what? I taught him better than his managers because to me, they kind of set him up for that. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
And again, that's why I don't work in like customer service.
Exactly.
I'm not allowed to. It's like, you know, people get red flagged, like you know, like
you cannot have no dealings. You can't have no dealings with the consumer.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
He is not allowed.
I'm not allowed. If we had a food truck, right? If we had a food truck, I'm not allowed to take orders. Nope. There's no way. Even if he was in the back and he was like, "I gotta piss real quick. Swells, can you watch the front?" He would walk 2 steps and come back and be like, just give me a cup, and I'm gonna piss in the cup, and I'm gonna stay right here because there's no way I'm gonna let you man in the front. I'm not allowed because they'll say something, and I'm gonna look
it's not
at
for everybody, man. It's not for everybody.
You're not allowed
and you know what?
to talk to
You're
customers.
not. The older you get, the less. And I pray for patience, and I wish I could drink. Like if there was a cup, like I wish there was a cup of patience, and I could just drink it and have it. You know, so I didn't have to work on it. It's like
patience is one thing that you are using patience. Men, especially men, we are born with a certain amount of patience, and we use it up over our life. So how you were raised, if you had a whole bunch of siblings, you probably used a lot of that patience then. You know what I'm saying? So women, I think they have a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had a.
Go ahead, man. No, what I'm trying to say is the difference is I don't think the way I was raised was wrong. I think the way I was raised was right.
Okay. I don't disagree with you. I think the way I raised was right too. I just think it was different. You know what? I used to think that my family was normal the way I was raised. Right?
We are normal.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I thought that okay, how about this? I thought that everybody was raised the way I was.
I got you. Yeah.
Growing up. Like in my head, the shit that I went through, everybody else in my neighborhood was going through. I just thought that.
They did.
I just thought that. You know what I'm saying?
They were going through the same thing, though.
Some of them were and some of them weren't. And then when I got even older, I used to hear like other people how they were raised, and it was like, wow. Okay. I could have never imagined some of the way people were raised, whether it be from, you know, like from really, really poor to even really, really rich, because I had all of that in my family on my mom's side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have the people who had no money, and then we had the people that had so much money. It's like you have.
It was the same family.
It was the same family, but like one of my uncles got 7 Christmas trees in his house.
There you go.
I got one uncle with 7 Christmas trees, and then I got another uncle that's like,
I can't afford nothing.
This is my cot right here.
I hope.
Right, here goes. And it was just the
Feliz Navidad, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, it was
my nigga.
It was just decisions they made that didn't pan out, you know.
Right.
No judgment. So I'm just saying, you know, I always thought that everybody grew up like me, but when I hear how he grew up, how you grew up, it was like, huh. And like my wife, the way she grew up, if there was any kind of jealousy that I've ever had in my life, and when I say jealous, I mean it at the most not hateful. It was literally like if there's a good jealousy, like an almost close to an admiration. Does that make sense?
I got you.
Like the way her mom and dad loved, like I wish my mom and dad loved me the way that they loved her. You understand what I'm saying? Like I kind of look at how they adore her and and it's like, man, they were there every step of the way of her progression where, bruh, when I say my mom and dad was looking at me like, oh my God, I hope this motherfucker don't fuck up today. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that's just how I felt. Like my mom and pops looked at me with the
what is your sister doing?
Why?
Hold on. Hail Mary.
Yeah,
it hit the ground.
What's the count?
It's over now. He threw a Hail Mary. They lost by 6 points, 24-18 Buffalo.
Who? Buffalo lost?
No, 24-18 Buffalo.
Okay.
But Baker Mayfield just threw not an interception, but threw a Hail Mary, and it hit the ground in the end zone. There are all these people crowded around, and it hit the ground. Didn't hit nobody touched it. It hit the ground.
All these motherfuckers. No.
But yeah, man.
Like that.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, yeah, you're right, but you can't say it like that. It's stupid.
I got you.
But man, it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love hearing other people's experiences. I mean, I compare him. I mean, if you didn't compare him, then I don't know what kind of human you are. I mean, like I compare shit all the time. I tell people all the time, I'm not racist, but I'm very prejudiced.
Absolutely.
And I'll be 100 with you, FO. I prejudge everybody before I fucking hear them say. I just do. But I'm not, and I don't do it by race. 100. I literally look at everybody and I have a judgment on them, especially, and you know what the first thing is I look at? They kicks. Because if they got busted kicks, I'll be thinking, the first thing I think of is, oh yeah, this motherfucker don't give a shit about anything. Nope. Busted ass kicks. These niggas got these. Nah, man, you get, and it's crazy. I mean, you know, and if people are like, oh, you can't, don't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. That's the thing. You know, I am how I am, and you know, I am's who I am. And it's all that I am.
All right, Papa.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Like,
so if you ain't never been like in lockup or whatever,
right,
then you don't really know what happens.
Right.
So, you know, you go in, you a light-skinned nigga, they gonna treat you different.
Man.
You dark-skinned, they gonna treat you different. You one of them, what, like, that's what thing that pisses me off. I am Hispanic, but
We've noticed
I don't look like some of the other Hispanic dudes.
You look like Fidel Castro.
No, with the straight hair. You know, you
look like a dictator.
He
looks like he about to just literally take over my house. Like he about to call 4 motherfuckers and that's it. We about to shut, you know.
What I'm saying is,
I bet you he knows about 2 missiles. I'll guarantee you that.
What do y'all call the straight haired Hispanic? Like you got the nice hair.
I mean, it's but if it gets waved, it like just like my name is yours is like mad curly now. Mine don't get curly until it gets wet or whatever. But like even just being Hispanic, we got like, to me, I mean, this is not a knock on any other race, but
we are the greatest.
To me, as far as looks and how we come across,
Hispanics.
We're such a conglomerate of other races that we made, like, we have some of the most gorgeous people, period. Like, I'm not even talking about, I just know that I am gorgeous myself.
Look at my
me. And I'm not even going to give, like, my daughter. I produced that. I produced half of what y'all see how gorgeous, and and that's why I got her in karate. Because there's gonna be so many, and when I say, I'm just gonna say young females right now, because until they hurt my daughter or try to hurt my daughter, they're young females. But if you try to hurt my daughter or do like this little girl, I'm gonna call her a bitch because she yanked my daughter's glasses off her face, and like everybody likes to say, if you hurt my kids, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to tell you got the right one today. Like if you were wanted to be like, well, I haven't been taught this lesson. Well, you got the right one today. Like I teach you the lesson because, to me, going to jail for my kids, I'm not going to be mad. Like I don't know too many of my niggas that'll be mad if they like, well, I got locked up for beating the shit out of a little girl's mama because they didn't understand when I told them to tell their daughter to stop fucking with my daughter. But since they didn't, I had to tell their mama or their daddy, and I'd rather beat the shit out of the daddy just because I don't want to have to hurt a woman. It's not fair. I'll let my wife beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting violence, but violence seems to be like the result of a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
I feel you. Gentlemen. Thank y'all for coming on, man.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable.
This nigga brush his teeth about 3 times a day.
Are you talking about?
He got like the what? Like he got like literally the what? I'm not understanding this motherfucker. He probably brushed his teeth on the break.
Sorry, yeah.
This nigga probably go.
Yo,
I bet you he'll cut us off, right? He'll end us. He'll brush his teeth, then he'll come back on to give like an ending statement.
Oh, you stupid, man. Stupid.
No, I'm just playing.
Nah, man.
Hey.
FO. All right, man.
We gonna do this again.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Look, I work all weekend, so I won't be off until.
Hey, I do too.
All right, well there it is.
Just
there it
want
is.
to talk to you, man.
All
right. Y'all be good, and thanks everybody else for listening to the FO show. We out, and until next time, peace.
Yep.